What? One of one. Mookie freaking Betts. Drew Reimer.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
They smell so good. Is it just me, my friends? I know this sounds absolutely horrible. Anybody else here like the smell of gasoline? Give me a hell yeah in the chat. I don't know why. Obviously, I don't huff or anything, to be straight with you. But I've always loved the smell of gasoline. I don't know why. Oh, hell yeah. Wow. I am so peanut butter and jealous, my dude. This is absolutely freaking amazing. Wow. That is a Tyrannosaurus Rex tooth. Dustin, you win, bro. How cool is that? I love it so much. Jonathan over here says, man, 6-year-old Jonathan just peed himself. You're not cool unless you pee your pants. If peeing your pants is cool, then call me Miles Davis. Battle Mariners. Oh my Lanta. Wow. Check that out, you legends.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Rays and Kirk Noah. You just got yourself a Strokes of Gold Junior Caminero. That is a case hit, my dude. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Damn, brother. And you already know, buddy, that is a rookie. So if that was mine, that would go straight into the pre-grade pile, my dude. Damn. Hey, get out of my head, Kirk Noah. I love you, brother. Thank you. I am so stoked we could pull that together, big man. Wow. Oh, wow. Number 22 out of 25, Jackson Churio. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Goodness gracious, my man. That is beautiful. You know what that deserves? Junkwax Nasty. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. 22 out of 25 on the Churio. And that is a triple material relic, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Holy shiitake mushrooms. How about a fantastic Friday morning banger? How about a little morning wood?
Giggity, giggity.
James Wood. On card. Mojo Refractor. Prospect autograph. Lightning has struck twice, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, Mr. Behrman Sr. Torrey Holt. Junkwax Nasty. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Holy cow there, buddy. Wow. That is not numbered, but that is still absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Amazing. Wow. I am so stoked that I could find that for you, Dalen. Name the 5 best rappers. Dalen, 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 and Dalen. Because I rip hot fire. There you go, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my.
Very good. Okay, very good.
Gods recognize gods. Who the fuck is that guy?
Beautiful. Yes, it was DJ. But would you just look at it? Our second Kayla Harrison rookie autograph here in the family. Bro, you win.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Junkwax! Nasty! Congratulations, Felicidades Cesar Mendoza. Beautiful tarjeta, mi amigo. And Kayla Harrison is a soon-to-be Hall of Famer. Seriously. One of the best female fighters that we have ever seen grace the planet.
Our old song was baby back, baby back, baby back. It was about ribs cause that was our thing. Our new ribs are bigger, the whole menu's better. So we changed the song to be bigger than ribs. Chili's is back, baby back, baby back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby back, baby back.
Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. Junkwax nasty. Congratulations, Felicidades, Cesar Mendoza.
Oh my God.
How about stud prospect for the Colorado Rockies? Charlie Condon on the Power Brokers. I know it, Luke, I know. That is absolutely beautiful. 2 out of 8 on the Charlie Condon. And Condon is a stud. Stab it for Brian, then toss it. Your wish is my command, sir. There you go. Pick the paper up, put it in the bag. Bop, bop. Pick the paper up and put it in the bag. Give me a hell yeah if you remember that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of stabbed wanders. And then he wants us to go ahead and chuck them as well. Double yeet. See ya. Seattle Mariners. Number 2/100. And folks, how about first on print to 100 on the Juan Soto?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
How about a casual Friday morning bookend, ladies and gentlemen? First on print, Juan Soto to 100. How cool is that? Congratulations to the Nationals, and that is Rob Richardson. Oh, it's backwards. It is a redemption, and oh my Lanta. Wow. Dual autograph, Seth freaking Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Damn. P.T. Barnum. Ooh, you got a Jack Ruby. Jack Ruby relic. Wow. That's fun. I'm putting that one in a penny sleeve for you. We will top load that one before it gets mailed off to you. Mark Bluma. But that is a first here on the channel, my man. That is the very
This is where the transmission came from, right?
Yeah, I heard it. Cracking wax and breaking backs.
Then it's time. Let's go get our spicy water.
Rise and shine. It's the midweek fire. JunkWaxVintage the pigs, taking you higher. The legends are rolling. The packs are tight. It's Wonderful Wednesday. Let's start it right. We're cracking backs and sipping spicy. J-Cap built that morning's feeling icy. With cardboard heat and caffeine kicks, we're pulling flame and hitting licks. Dalen's live with that morning charm, ripping wax with both sleeves armed. From Julio rookies to vintage gold, these wonderful Wednesdays never get old. This Junkwax got the sorting down, grading dreams in a cardboard town. The legends in chat, always on cue. They woke up early just to vibe with the crew. Live from the JW Card Club studios. Start your day with a slab and a smile, featuring spicy water, wild pulls, and that signature Junkwax energy. Ooh-wee, WV, feeling great, midweek spree, spicy water, chug it slow. Wednesday wonders steal the show, so toast that morning brew and tap the screen. This Wonderful Wednesday's running pristine. J Bill's the morning thrill, where legends break with heart and skill. Cracking backs and sipping spicy. J-Dow root that morning's feeling icy. With cardboard heat and caffeine kicks, we're pulling flame and hitting licks. Dalen's live with that morning charm, ripping wax with both sleeves armed. From Julio rookies to vintage gold, these Wonderful Wednesdays never get old. This Junkwax got the sorting down, grading dreams in a cardboard town. The legends in chat, always on cue. They woke up early just to vibe with the crew. Live from the JW Card Club studios. Start your day with a slab and a smile, featuring spicy water, wild pulls, and that signature Junkwax energy. Ooh-wee, JW, feeling great, midweek spree, spicy water, chug it slow. Wednesday wonders steal the show, so toast that morning brew and tap the screen. This Wonderful Wednesday's running pristine. J-Do views the morning thrill, where legends break with heart and skill.
Well, top of the morning to you, legends. Happy Wednesday. Hello. Hi. Top of the morning to you, Mr. Reese Lightning, Mr. Mikey the Mad Hatter gracing us with his presence this morning. Mr. Matt, good morning, my brother. Hola. How you doing? You sexy beast. Good morning, HTK. That is a great question, my man. That was actually a gift for my birthday just a couple of days ago. Thank you so much for asking, though. That Ken Griffey Jr. is going nowhere. Where's he going? In nowhere. I hope somebody gets that reference. All right, Twan Solo. Hola. Good morning, my man. Good to see you, Danny. Good to see you, Brian Smith. Good to be seen. Good to see you, Jeff Rotel, my brother from another mother. Damo, it is your birthday today. Well, happy birthday, buddy. That's amazing. Oh, you nailed it. Thank you, Macho Daddy Savage. You always get my extremely obscure references. Matt, hey, you know what happens to the best of us, my good man. All right. Hey, you are very welcome, and it is wonderful to see you this morning. Oh, you were asking how much it's worth. I have no idea. Again, you might just want to go check out eBay and the sold listings only. So pro tip, if you go search on eBay, remember, my friends, they can list things for whatever they want, literally. So, for example, say you had a 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. autograph. You could list it for $1 million. Does that mean it's worth $1 million? Of course not. So, pro tip, if you search on eBay and you're trying to comp out your cards, always, always, always filter by sold listings only. You're welcome. Write that down. absolutely right, Matt. And good morning, Travie Patty. How you doing, young man? Excellent to see you as always. Off dat. Good morning, my man. Excellent to see you back, Mr. Host Apple. Nick, good morning. And Mikey 1, top of the morning to you, you legend. It is wonderful to see our lead innovator here in the family. Hope we're having a wonderful morning over there, my fabulous Floridian. All right, legends. You know we have an action-packed happy hump morning ahead of us. We've got some left over from last night. We've got a few family rips for Mr. Big D, Derek Littman. We have a full score football break. And folks, we're down to 2 spots left in that UFC break. And we're down to 3 teams left in that 7 hobby box mixer. So if we fill either one of those breaks this morning, or both of them, we will rip them both. So it could be a 3-break happy hump morning. Threaten me with a good time. Why, thank you, Tuan Solo. Much appreciated, my man. You know, that's a damn good question, Jeffro. Damn good question. All right, legends. Mikey. So our buddy, the other Mike. So we have Mikey the Mad Hatter over here on TikTok. We have Mikey 1 over here on Twitch. And Mikey 1 lives in Celebration, Florida. Mikey the Mad Hatter lives in Yulee, Florida. I know you both, my fabulous Floridians. I appreciate you. Good to see you this morning, my brother. And Mikey, it is your very first day that you feel 100 from after having that COVID. Gosh dang it, buddy. I'm so sorry I had to go through that. I know that sucketh on Vine. Good morning, Derek Isley. How you doing there, legend? One half of the Isley brothers. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's crank some music, shall we? Let's get this show started the best way we know how. Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you there, Mr. Mad Hatter. It is always so damn good to see you, you handsome son of a gun. Big hugs and firm handshakes to one of the oest of OGs of the family. Mikey 1 over here on Twitch says, hey, maybe we're the same person. Have you ever seen us together at one place at the same time? I haven't. That's fair. That's fair. Yulee. Kobe Luna, mi hermano. Good morning, buenos dias. He says, I feel his pain. I just recovered 2 from the COVID. Today's the first time I feel good in a while. Well, Kobe Luna, I'm so sorry you had to go through that, buddy. That sucks. Good morning, Scotty 2 Hottie C over here on the TikTok. I hope you're having a happy hump day as well, my dude. Travie Patty says, good morning, Twitch. Man, I love that spicy water. It is so good. Well, good morning, Cody Kang. Long time no see, you handsome son of a gun. My fellow South Texan. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday thus far. Ooh, Twan Solo. We just ripped into some of that product, my man, and it is fantastic. Best of luck to you, brother. I sincerely hope you find something juicy. And if you do, please post it over there in the JunkWaxVintage family chat, because it's sweet. We love to see things like that. Good morning, Mr. Jim Kaz. And Jim, I remember saying your name last night. I might want to go back and watch that replay. I can't remember what it was, but I know you got something. I don't think it was anything like life-changing, but something pretty cool. So I might want to go back and watch that replay, Mr. Cosgrove. Good morning, legend. Always wonderful to have the OGs in the house this morning. Excuse me. Cody King. It is damn good to see you, my man. Making my morning this morning, my fellow South Texan. Good morning, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. How are you doing, buddy? Go team. Go sports. Go sports balls. All right, legends. Yes, you did, Reese Lightning. You made out like a bandit last night, you legend. Goodness gracious. And by the way, folks, for those of you that were in all of those breaks last night, thank you so very, very much. We had an absolutely terrific Tuesday from start to finish, and I cannot thank each and every one of you for making it that way. You rock my face off. Cheers. Roast. All righty. You know we got to start this show with that juicy Junkwax. And we're going 1986 tops this morning. See if we can't find another Ricky Henderson. Maybe a Holy Noli. Maybe a Ron Guidry. Looking at you, Jeff Rotel. All right. We start off a little promo. A little Spring Fever Baseball from 1986. How about the luscious lip curtain of Mr. Walt Terrell for the Tigers? Shout out to Super Grover. Good morning, Boston Bill Cormier, my brother from another mother. Excellent to see you and Julie this morning. Ooh, how about the man, the myth, the mustache, Mr. Jack Morris for the Tigers. That is back-to-back Detroit. Ooh, Bruce Hurst, who wears his mustaches above his eyeballs. Guy had a couple of 1-2 eyebrows on him. Goodness gracious, sir. He could work out for 3 weeks and never get a drop of sweat in that eyeball. Fernando Valenzuela. Rest in peace to the legend. Joaquin Andahar. For the St. Lunatics, shout out to Jeffro. And last but not least, we spoke him into existence. Folks, I was just kidding. But hey, we found him. I think that is a wonderful omen for the morning. Beautiful. There you go, Jeff Rotel. Mr. Ron Guidry. Gotta love it. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning to the amazing Randy. Rowdy, thank you for smacking that follow button. I appreciate you, my dude. Welcome to the family. So, of course, my friends, I know we have a lot of new people in here this morning. If it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, it is wonderful to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. You can find me here almost every single morning, starting and ending your days right. With that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always quite a few laughs. Typically at my expense. And I would have it no other way. So as always, my dear friends, if you are first here today, remember, we are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. You can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and the preferred viewing experience with the whole rest of the fam damly is over here on Twitch. So if you would like to make the switch to Twitch, my friends, we would love to have you. For those of you who have already made the switch to Twitch, you're amazing. And I love you so damn much. It is so beautiful to see you all over here this morning. Mr. Richard, good morning, legend. Our favorite Blast Boogie. And that's right, we're down to 1 team left in that PYT 7 Hobby Box Mixer. Looking at 19 possible autographs. And down to last team magic. John Brewer, thank you so much for putting that helpful information in the chat. I appreciate you, my man. Super Grover, top of the morning to you, buddy. We just pulled a couple of back-to-back Tigers. Was thinking about you, my man. Your ears must have been burning. Alrighty. Let's refresh that shop for the very first time on this wonderful Wednesday morning. I love it, Corey Bader. Thank you so much, my dude. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, folks. Cheers. Man, I love spicy water. All right, refreshing. Anybody have any big plans for this wonderful Wednesday? Anything big going on? Oh, hell yeah. Ethan, my dude. I sincerely apologize, my brother. It all makes sense now. I thought you just bought yourself a dynamic duels box from an outlet somewhere. It turns out he bought it from yours truly. Thank you so much, my dude. Twan Solo. I see it now, brother. Good morning to our thin blue line, Mr. Falcon Dog Yimmy. Good morning, Yimmy. How you doing, you handsome son of a gun? Always good to see a Yimmy. I love it. Thank you, Ethan. And I'm so sorry that went right over my head originally. Way to go, Dalen. Way to go. Matt has a question this morning.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask?
He says, may I ask out of the genuine curiosity, what is the deal with Twitch? Why is it preferred? Matt, have you come over here to Twitch yet, my brother? If I may ask. JRDZ Concrete, hump day. You know it, my brother. Great to see you as always. How you doing, buddy? Top of the morning to you. Juvie, top of the morning to you as well. Great to see you this morning, my brother. How are you? Mr. Juvenile. Thank you, Corey Bader. I'm not the only one. I appreciate the empathy, my brother. Oh, Falcon Dog Jimmy, you're going to the Bahamas for a week tomorrow. Peanut butter and jealous. That's amazing, my man. Well, have a great time there, Yimmy. You deserve all the positivity, my brother. Bridge Boy, good morning, my man. Great to see you over there on YouTube. I thank you for tuning in. Brent Wells, good morning, my man. You and I both. Jelly. So, Matt, if you would like to come over here to Twitch, check it out, I would recommend that. Because here on TikTok, you can only see that much of the screen. And there's a whole bunch more on the screen. So it is a better viewing experience, in my humble opinion. You also get to hang out with the family, per se. So over here on TikTok, we do have quite a few randoms that come in. So it's kind of tough to carry on like a legitimate conversation if you're trying to talk to somebody over here. Over on the Twitch side, the family is there. So you're working with a lot of people that have been here for a really, really long time. So it's just a different audience over there on Twitch, if I may say so myself. And I think there's a pretty cool overlay. You get to see some custom cards of yours truly that are pretty funny. So there you go. Mr. Concrete, what am I selling that kid card for? I am not selling that kid card. But I appreciate you asking, brother. Thank you. Matt, I would love that, buddy. So, folks, let me give you a quick little tutorial, shall we? Oh, never mind. He does not mean it. He does not need it. Matt, you legend, made the switch to Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. That is a beautiful thing. So shout out to Ignite Glove Company, also known as my buddy Matt. There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like somebody already hit him with a free gifted subscription. So, Matt, you're already part of the family over here, big man. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Hey, good morning, Tony G. How you doing there, Slappy? Good to see you as always. All right, folks, I need to lock in some break spots here. I appreciate you bearing with me for just a couple of shakes of a lamb's tail because I have a few things to lock in. And let me grab that duels box real quick for you, Ethan. That is going to be a magnificent way to start our wonderful Wednesday. Beautiful. Good morning, Jeff. How you doing, buddy? My favorite Padawan? I'm just kidding. Hey, you are absolutely right, Matt. Thank you so much, my brother. So I think sometimes when I tell people to come over here to Twitch, it might, for new people, it might come off as a slightly disingenuous. That was the word I was looking for. Because I think people may think that I'm trying to get people over here so they buy. That is not why. That has absolutely zero to do with it. I just typically and generally want people to have the best viewing experience. And I think it is the best over here on Twitch. So I thank you so much, Matt, for making the switch, my man. And Mr. Hostapple said I made the switch to Twitch yesterday and it's the way to go 100%. Thank you, my brother. You are absolutely right.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Strittenberger, good morning. That's right, Kong. You must be new here, my brother. So, of course, if you are new here this morning, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. It is awesome to have you. All right, legends. Let me lock in a couple of spots here real quick. We have a nasty New Yorker, Mr. Blast Boogie, taking down the Mets in our 7-boxer. And we're down to just a couple of teams left here. Thank you, Richard, for taking down those Mets. Beautiful. And then Mr. Jordan, I see your Dynamic Duels box. Mr. Dan Jacob, taking the Angels. Thank you, Dan. Beautiful. And I think we're down to the Marlins. Uh-huh. I think I am correct. Okie dokie. Outstanding. Folks, if we fill that last spot, we will bust all 7 of those boxes this morning. Threaten me with a good time. So, legends, just a heads up, this is what we got going this morning. So we have a 7 hobby box mixer with possible 19 autographs. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. 12 Bravo, is that my fellow Austinite that just made the switch to Twitch? That is magnificent. Thank you so much, good buddy. And legends, can we get a warm JunkWaxVintage welcome to 12 Bravo for making the switch to Twitch? Also being a fellow Austinite. Love to have you, my man. Thank you. All right, so we have one team left on that one. It is the Marlins. Aaron Strittenberger, thank you so much for smacking that follow button, AA Ron. You did not mess up. All right, how about our 26th box of Donruss Baseball? And there is plenty of amazing spots still left. It is just $10 a spot. We have a full 5th hobby box of 2025 Score Football. We're going to bust into that one in just a few minutes. And then the Pièce de la Résistance is our UFC break, folks. And we're down to just 2 spots left. And if we fill those little bad boys this morning, we will bust that one also. All right. Let's do it. Do we have Big D Derek Littman in here this morning by chance? Over here on TikTok, our buddy Dan says, are you live on Whatnot? No. When I go live on Whatnot, we're only live on Whatnot, my friend. But when we go live here in this capacity, we're live on 5 platforms. Oh, you know it, Mikey the Mad Hatter. Nick, he says, hey, Dalen, did you see what Michael Taff did from the Longhorns? I have no idea, brother. Help me out on that one. Please. Good morning, Coop. Wonderful to see you over here on Twitch. Reese Lightning, thank you. Bubba, my fellow Austinite over here on Twitch. Good morning, you legend. And Jim Kaz says, do you want to cut out the TikTok feed? Say what? Good morning from down under, from Sydney, Australia. Good morning, OJ. I appreciate you tapping in this morning, my man. Good to see you. Good to be seen. Hey, it's true, Jeffro. It's very true. You're spot on, my man. All right, so it looks like we're going to be coming back to Big D Derek Littman, and that is 1,000% okay, because that means, ladies and gentlemen, that we get to start our morning with a doozy. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my family, you legendary human beings over here on Twitch have started a magnificent happy hump morning. As always, you incredible human beings. If we take this hype train to a magnificent hype train level 6, we get to give away a JunkWaxVintage hitbox this morning. I would love to. Threaten me with a good time. And congratulations to Mr. Alan White, who got a banger last night out of our JunkWaxVintage hitboxes. Did you guys see what he got last night? Check it out. How about an image variation short print Wyatt Langford rookie PSA 10. Felicidades, Alan White. One more time. That is magnificent, my brother. Beautiful. Excited to see what we can't find for somebody else this morning. Jim Kaz says, do you want to move away from TikTok? No, absolutely not, my brother. I love me some TikTok. Good morning, Mikey One, making the switch to TikTok this morning. I love it. Thank you so much, moderator extraordinaire. Much appreciated. Alrighty. Matt, yes, he is. You're right. Oh, thank you so much, Matt. Mr. Ignite Glove Company. I will check that right after the show, my brother. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, Twan Solo, also known as Mr. Jordan. Are you ready, my dude? Our very first family rip of this wonderful Wednesday. Absolutely right, Mikey the Mad Hatter. Spot on, my brother. All right. For the very first time, folks, you know what we must do. We're going to see if we can't find him some hype train luck this morning. We shout, Grippeth. And we shout, Rippeth. Best of luck to you, buddy. There we go. This is the second box of this product that we are ripping on this channel. The first box had a first on print number to 10 in there. Let's see if we can't have lightning strike twice, shall we? Empty box there, folks. This is a high risk, high reward type product. You know it is tradition to pull that pack number 4 to the side. This morning is no different. Well, good morning, Dad Bods. How you doing, buddy? Happy Wednesday. I agree. You're right. Upside down. Good mornings from Sweden. Excellent to see you back, my friend. Tyrone. They are very expensive, my man. They are not cheap. Weird rip alert. There we go. We're just going to rip all these down and go through them together, Ethan. Oh, roger that. Nick, that is very cool, buddy. Nice. I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. You are absolutely right, Ethan. Thank you. Get out of my head. My man, I love it. All right. We start off with some Texas Rangers and one half of my brothers Young, Evan Kata and Josh Young. How about Jackson Holiday and Adley Rushman? Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Jeff Rotel, you are absolutely amazing. Thank you for your help here in the chat. And Cody King, if you're trying to send me cards for pre-grading, my man, that would be awesome. Adam Jones, and we're not talking about Tool. Ed Colton Kauser. Well, good morning, Mr. Byers. Good morning, Ray. Top of the morning to you, Dad Bots. Great to see you as always, my man. And big hugs and firm handshakes to our brother from Sweden. Welcome back, Upside Down. All right, we got Silver Slugger and a different type of short print. Luis Arayas and Pobrecito Altuvito. Oh, wow. Folks, lightning has struck twice.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Folks, I was just saying we pulled a first on print to 10 out of our first box. I am not even exaggerating, folks. I am astonished right now. We did it twice. 2 first out of 10s in 2 boxes. We have a 100% ratio on pulling a first on print out of 10. How amazing is that? Folks, that is a magnificent way to start our happy hump morning. Damn right, D Mesa, Mr. Table. First on print to 10, Mason Wynn and Junior Caminero. Runner-up in the Home Run Derby. Magnificent. Sergeant Shaft, top of the morning to you, legend. Leo, welcome back, buddy. Happy Wednesday. You know it, Kyle Granville. Thank you for getting all of my extremely obscure references. Much appreciated. Folks, that is sick. Congratulations, Ethan. First card on the stand of the day. All right. How about a couple of 1-2 athletics in the running for Rookie of the Year, Jacob Wilson and Miguel Tejeda. Jackson Churio and Andy Paye. Always eating that Faye. Shout out to Bobby Flay. And folks, we are at Hype Train Level 2, 33% with 1 minute to go. It looks like the Hype Train might be pulling into the station this morning, and if it is, my friends, I am nothing but grateful. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. But man, I would love to give away a JunkWaxVintage hitbox this morning. But hey, we can always try a little bit later. That's okay. Spencer Strider with that luscious lip curtain. And Smoltzy back when he had follicles. Shout out to our Atlanta Braves and Mikey the Mad Hatter. How about Shea Whitcomb and Jeremy Pena? Somebody bang a trash can for the Stros. Good morning, Joey Mother Truckin' Jones. How about Jackson Churio and Bryce Terang on the Warp Speed? I love that those have like a matte finish. Those look so tight. Beautiful. Connor Norby and Brooks Lee. A Marlin and a Minnesotan. Lawrence Butler and Jose Cant Seiko. My PC since I was about 7 or 8 years old. Oh my Lanta! You lucky, lucky ducky. The kid and his daddy. Oh, that is nice. Mason Wynn and Junior, so nice you got them twice. Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts on the Warp Speed. As our little 12-year-old buddy Noah would say, Shohei Ohtani, woo! Shout out to Noah. How about the Big Hurt and Paul Canerco? Mark Vientos and Mr. Wright. Corbin Carroll and Jordan Lawler for the D-Bags. The pencil stash of Palmiero and Juan and Emilian Gonzalez. Oh, hell yeah. Your autograph is numbered to 75, and it is for the Stros. You got a Whitcomb and a Jeremy Pena, 49 out of 75. Not too shabby there, my dude. We're going to sleeve and top load that one up for you. Gabe, I saw highlights, but I did not watch the All-Star game because I was live last night, my man. Dad Sports Cards, good morning, brother. Great to see you as always. Happy hump morning. There you go.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, Ethan. Good luck, my friend. You know it is that pack number 4. Good morning, Jason Russell. How is our Canadian cousin? Big Rick, top of the morning to you, my man. Oh, you bought a spot in the Donruss break. You were finally able to do one. That's amazing, Big Rick. Thank you, you legend. Excited to have you breaking with us, my man. All right. Good luck. I agree, End Zone. You are absolutely right, my dude. Good morning. Little cuffing. No big deal. All right, we start with the Iron Man and his little brother, Mr. F-Face himself, Billy Ripken. Mr. Sheffield, you're adorable. Gary Sheffield and Doc Gooden. Shohei Ohtani-san and Aaron Judge. We'll call that the MVP card. The Martian and Vladdy. And last but not least, number to 99 for the Mets, Vientos and Mr. Wright. And that is 42 out of 99. I would say that was an absolutely beautiful box, my friend. Ethan, I cannot thank you enough for starting the morning the right way, buddy. Sincerely appreciate you utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com, giving the whole fam damly some eye candy on this wonderful Wednesday. I'm going to top load that one as well. Josh Good, hell yeah, brother. And Eric and Matt Good, thank you so much for smacking the follow button, gentlemen. UK fan, good morning. He paid $456 for that box. $456. Oh, no way, Ethan. Bro. That is extremely kind of you, my man, and if you insist, I will keep it. But if you want to keep it, that is 1,000% okay too, Ethan. I just want you to know, my friend, there is never any obligation to gift me anything. Good morning, Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. The legends, Mr. Twan Solo, also known as Ethan, has tipped myself with his Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. I definitely do not have that one, my brother. I cannot thank you enough. That is extremely kind of you. You know Ken Griffey Jr. is my number one PC. All right. First on print to 10. Two studs. Mason Wynn, we talk about him all the time. Numbered to 99, Vientos and Mr. Wright. And Pena and Whitcomb, last but not least. Why am I saying Whitcomb? Weird. Will Whip. Will Beaton. Chun Hee, thank you for smacking the follow button. Josh Good, welcome to the family, buddy. All right, let me put your name on those real quick, Ethan. All righty, onward to the edge. Absolutely right, my brother. You can't have any pie without that cool whip. You nailed it. Shooter, my brother, over here on TikTok, hit me with some confetti. I love it. Thank you so much, Shooter, and it is great to see you this morning, my friend. Top of the morning to you. All right, folks. We are down to 2 spots left in that 4 hobby box UFC break. We are so close. But we do have a full score break. So, let me refresh that shop real quick, my friends. Make sure we're not missing anything, and it might be break time. JRT, I love it, brother. Good morning. I sincerely appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much, JR. Cheers, my friend. We have a whole host of orders up here at JunkWaxVintage.com. Goodness gracious. All right, legends. I thank you in advance for bearing with me for just a moment. I got to lock in some break spots here. And hell yeah, folks, we have a full 7 hobby box baseball mixer. Nicely done, fan family. UK fan, JunkWaxVintage.com, my friend. That is where the shop is. We do not have a TikTok shop. We have our own website. Don Beatty says, did you ever get my Topps soccer tip? I did not. I did not get a tip, Don Beatty. I am so sorry, my friend. Did you leave me a soccer tip? Oh, Don Beatty. Yes. Yes, I did, buddy. Hey, no worries, my man. Hey, happens to the best of us. I'm trying to read between the lines. I got you covered, brother. All right, give me just a moment, my friends. I need to lock in some spots here. We do have a couple of family rips also. So thank you. And Mr. Wyatt, taking the last team. Little last team magic in our 7 hobby box mixer, the Marlins. See if we can't find you some last team luck. And that has happened more times than I can even count here. Ask the fam damnly. All right, Mr. Huerta, Eric. First break magic. The California Kid, taking spot numero 8 in our 26th box of 2025 Donruss. Thank you, Eric. There you go, Mr. Huerta. Bienvenidos a familia. Ooh, we have another California Kid. Mr. Copeland, Richard, taking spot number 23. Got you locked in there, Mr. Copeland. Thank you, good sir. And then we have Mr. Beatty, my California cousin. Oh, thank you so much, Sergeant Shaft. Sincerely appreciate that, Mr. Huerta. And welcome, my brother. I sincerely hope I find you something juicy. And I also sincerely hope that this is the first of many breaks that you're in with us, my man. Thank you so, so much. All right, Mr. Beatty, taking down a 2024 Topps Finest MLS Soccer. Allow me just a moment. First box of that product that we're ripping here on this channel. Thank you, Don. Excited to bust into that one, my friend. All right. So, ooh, speaking of legends, another OG of the family, Mr. Glenn Poling. Taking 2 spots in our Donruss, 4 and 5. Thank you, Glenn. Next, Mr. Chris Wolf, taking 4 spots, 1, 2, 3, and 30. Thank you, Chris. Chris! Hey, I would love to, Sean Brewer. See if we can't speak him into existence. I love it. Prone Dog, thank you for smacking the follow button. Mr. Pizza, welcome to the family, gentlemen. I appreciate you smacking that follow button. All right, 4 spots for Mr. Chris Wolf. 1, 2, 3, 30. There we go. That is what our Donruss baseball break is looking like at the moment. And we have a full score break, and we have a full 7 hobby box mixer there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do 2 breaks this morning at very least. If we fill that UFC, we get to do 3. Threaten me with a good time, my dear friends. Okie dokie. We have one last family rip. And then I think it's break time, my friends, unless we have Big D Derek Littman here with us this morning. We have a family rip for that legend also. Welcome back, Toby Luna. And folks, we're almost up to 15,000 likes this morning over here on TikTok. That is a beautiful thing. I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Top of the morning to you, my dear friends. Happy Wednesday. Alrighty. My man, Don, Mr. Beatty, are you ready, my friend? Good morning, Sancho. Just want to make sure we're ready there, Don. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, good buddy. All right, legends. First, 2024 Topps Finest MLS here in the family. Good luck, Don. We're looking for 2 chrome autographs in here. Maybe some sweet numbered cards as well. I would love to find you a Messi. Lego Man Stay Frosty said someone said they couldn't find the UFC break. Oh, that's interesting. Is that person still here? Empty box. Whoever was looking for the UFC break, if you can't find it, are you still here this morning? Happy to help you. Pack number 4 to the side for you, Don. Good luck. Thank you, Mikey the Mad Hatter. Oh, it was UK fan. Roger that, my friend. Thank you, Lego Man. Stay frosty. All right, we'll start with just a couple of packs here, Don. Good luck. Starting out with a little Diego Rossi. Joe Klaus. Tim Ream. Austin Ojeda, or Augustin Ojeda. Always drinking that Ojaderade. Rookie, Kobe Franklin. How about Luis Muriel? Julian Fernandez on the prized footballers. Rookie, refractor. Mikey the Mad Hatter has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
Question is, on the UFC break, why are the letters differently priced? So, Mikey, in a UFC break, my brother, under each letter is different opportunities. So some letters have more athletes than others. So basically you have much different outcomes. And some of the best fighters that have huge possible hits, obviously their spots are just a little bit more expensive. So I hope that makes sense, my man. And thank you for asking, Mikey. Julian Fernandez. Luis Suarez on the finest debuts refractor. That is beautiful. Nice one. Your very first autograph is Jackson Hopkins on the refractor. Right behind it is a number card. Sam Surridge. Ah, that is correct, Mikey. Yes. First letter of first name. Absolutely right, my brother. And that one is numbered 58 out of 75 on the Sam. Federico Redondo, up there in Redondo Beach. How about Giassi Zardes from right here in Austin, Texas, for Austin FC. Daniel Gazdag. Rookie Wickelman Carmona. Tomas Chancale, lost Chancla. A Chancla thrower. Jordan Morris. Jesus Fajeda. About an X-Fractor, Alonso Martinez. Rookie. Your second autograph goes to Noah Allen, and that is 10th on print to 99. And that is a rookie autograph, my brother. Not too shabby. And numbered to 50. Nice. Oliver Giroud. Beautiful. Would you just look at it? 10th on print to 50. Olivier Giroud. Why, thank you, Don Beatty. I'm going to go ahead and top these up for you, buddy. And we are not even close to being done yet. We're just halfway. And we have already found both of your autographs. Oh, there you go, Wyatt. And that is 10th on print again to 99. So you got 10th on print to 50 and 10th on print to 99. Shout out to 10th on print. One last sleever here, and then we're busting into round number 2. Beautiful. All right, my brother. Round 2. That's right, Mikey. Go play that 10-10 on the lottery, my man. All right, good luck on round 2. And then, my dear, dear friends, it is almost break time. There you go, Noah. Good morning, Mr. Helmer. Great to see you, my friend. Top of the morning to you. Ethan, that would be sick. Thank you for trying to speak it into existence. All right. Starting off with Christian Benteke. Olivier. So nice you got him twice. Ricky Puig. Ricky. Babalu. Diogo Consalves. We have a Tyrese Spicer. Shout out to that Spicy Water. Rookie. Matthias Tocaro. Charles Gill. We got a X-Fractor, Diego Rossi. So nice, we have seen him twice. Joseph Martinez on the finest debut. Ooh, nice. Got a little team refractor, the Toronto FC. Shout out to my Canadian cousins. The guy's so nice, they named him once Chucho. Bartos Sleaze. Rookie. Hector Herrera. Nimfasha Barshimas. Rookie. Alonso Martinez, rookie. How about Roldan, the Christian variety? Benja Kramashi. Another X-Fractor, Al Hassan Yusuf, rookie. Oh my Lanta. Ethan, you done spoken into existence, my man. So folks over here on Twitch, our buddy Ethan, also known as Twan Solo, said, I smell one more auto. You are absolutely right, my man. How about an extra bonus autograph out of this box, my brother? Congratulations, Don Beatty. First break magic is real for you today, my brother. And that is 7th on print to 25, Luis Muriel. And last but not least, Mr. Bernardeschi. Federico Bernardeschi. Last but not least, 299. All right, my man. We still have 2 packs to go, Don. Congratulations, buddy. This is a magnificent first rip. Damn right, Scotty C. Vortex Collectibles. Thank you so much for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the family. We're running out of room up here. A good problem to have. Brand new top loaders here for you, Don. Beautiful, buddy. Good looking autograph, too. All righty. Allow me just a spot for some housekeeping and a little sippy. Pop, good morning. Oh, there you go, my man. Beautiful. All righty. Last base pack magic before we get into our pack number 4. Starting out with a Diego Gomez, rookie. Ty Kamara. Ryan Gauld. Marco Reus. Hernan Lopez. Reese Lightning says you can buy top loaders on the website, right? You are absolutely right, brother. Yes. You can buy penny sleeves, top loaders, etc. up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. Thank you for asking, Reese. Al Hassan Yusuf. So nice. We have seen him twice. Rookie. Julian Hall, rookie. On the rare Nathan Ordaz. Rookie. Oh, hell yeah. Luis Suarez. And that is a Dominator's refractor. And last but not least, 72 out of 75, Benja Kramashi. Another numbered card for you, my man. But that is astonishing to me. It's gold and numbered to 75. I think that's supposed to be a yellow. But it kind of looks gold. Top loading that one up for you as well, my dude. Alrighty.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, my friend. Hey, you and I both Sean Brewer, but I'm learning as I go. Ryan Smith, thank you so much for dropping those extremely helpful links in the chat, you legend. All right, good luck, Don. Luis Suarez. So nice, we have seen him twice. Mr. Buanga. Dennis Buanga. Nathan Saliba, rookie. Luca Orellano, rookie. Felipe Carvalho. The guy's so nice, they named him once. Evander. Tyrese Spicer. We have a prized footballer, Leo Abada. Joseph Paintsill. And another numbered to 125, Jordi Alba. Finishing that one off for you, buddy. Well, that was an absolutely beautiful, very first family rip here, Don Beatty. Thank you, my good man. And I hope that that is the first of many here in the front yard. Let's see what we got here, buddy. Little recap. Sam Surridge to 75 on the blue. Noah Allen on your rookie autograph, numbered to 99. Jackson Hopkins on the refractor autograph. Luis Moriel to 25. Olivier Giroud, 10th on print to 50. Jordi Alba to 125. Benja Cramashi, 72 out of 75. And Federico Bernardeschi to 99. There you go, Don Beatty. I'm putting all these beautiful cards in your pile, my friend. Thank you again. Excuse me. I got to put his name on those little bad boys. And then, folks, I think it's break time. All right. Let me snag myself a little sippy there, folks. And let me double check that shop real quick. Keep myself honest. Make sure I'm not leaving anybody behind. We have some new break spots to lock in. Thank you so much, Mr. Alan White. And then it is break time, folks. Reese Lightning, pouring down rain where you're at, my man. Torrential downpour. Ouch, kabibbles. Well, I hope you're staying dry there, brother. All right, Mr. Alan White. Thank you. Hey, cheers to you, Don Beatty. I appreciate you utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com. The Parmesan Don. I love it. Are you a chef, if I may ask, my man? Don Beatty? I'm a restaurant manager myself of many, many years. Obviously, I don't do that anymore, but I did for a long time. Always happy to have another restaurant professional in the house. Okie dokie, Mr. Alan White, 18, 19, and 20. There we go. Thank you so much, Alan, for getting us a little closer. So, Legends, that is our 26th hobby box of Donruss Baseball. Just $10 a spot. This is a full 7 hobby box mixer that we're going to bust into in just a couple of minutes. Because first, we have to do our score football break, and that one is full as well. Thank you to those of you who have participated, helping us get those filled. And last but not least, folks, we're down to the last 2 spots in our UFC break. So if you want to make it a 3-break morning, that is possible. I would love to. All right, let's go some score football first, shall we? Now, as always, my dear friends, I need you to do me a solid. If you would, please, if you're in this break, make sure that you have memorized what spots you have, because we're going to randomize these spots, and this is not going to be up on the screen. So I appreciate you remembering what spots you have, or at very least, go ahead and screenshot that list. Humongous shout out to our buddy Rachel, who snagged us this sweet little handy dandy dice tray. Lucky number 8. Kind of tough to see it, but it is 3 and 5. 8. Let's load some football real quick. Almost, Jeffro. So close. We actually did hit 8 the hard way last night, though. I thought about you. All right, Legends, give me just a moment to load some football teams here. We still have basketball in there from last night. By the way, folks, that basketball break was ridiculously fun. So thank you to those of you who participated in that one. First time we've done a basketball break in a while. Alrighty. Folks, I hope that you have memorized the spots that you have, or at very least, screenshotted that list, because we're going to go ahead and flip this screen around and randomize. Good luck to each and every one of you. There you go. All right, 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if you were so inclined, you can start trading your teams right meow. There you go. The challenge to get all 33 of those on there, but gosh dang it, we did it. Number 13, Ernie Martinez. You lucky ducky. You got the NIL spot, my man. If we pull an Arch Manning, that would go to you, good sir. Good morning to one half of the Towers of Power, Mr. Timbo T. Wood. How are you, my brother? One of our favorite mass holes. And this is our 2025 Score Football Hobby Box number 5, Timbo. And we have a full hobby box, 7 hobby box baseball mixer. It's going to go live right after this break. Timbo, yes, you are, my man. You have 21, 22, and 23, Timbo. Chargers, Chiefs, and Patriots. So as always, my dear friends, there is never any obligation to trade your teams if you don't want to, but you can if you want to. Pop in the boy. Hey, sounds good, my man. Sounds good. Oh, you're talking to Don Beatty. Roger that, my man. Trying to buy a card. Cool. Ernie Martinez. Well, that is lucky, my good man. There's a lot of people that want that spot. Zach Kickerillo. Top of the morning to my brother in recovery. Thank you, Cody Supergrover. Thank you for the warm welcome there, Jeff Rotel. All right, you incredible human beings. It looks like there is not any trading happening in the chat. We're going to give it about another 30 seconds. I appreciate my TikTok family being patient. I know it's not the most entertaining thing in the world, staring at a break sheet. Thank you for bearing with me. So I'm going to flip this list around in about 15 seconds, folks. If you want to go ahead and screenshot the list, please feel free to do so. And remember, the reason why we do this, why I give you some time to trade your teams, is because at the end of the day, folks, I am indescribably grateful for each and every one of you being here in this family and put me in a position that I never in a million years thought I would be in. So I feel like it is my responsibility to try to give you the best opportunities to get the teams that you want. So that's why we do some trading after, but there is never any obligation. Ryan Young, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew, buddy. Big Haas, good morning. All right, legends. I'm flipping the list around in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, good morning, Cody. And you must be looking in the mirror, my good man. I will politely and lovingly push back, Cody. You are the GOAT. Leopard's Cards. Who do I think is winning National League MVP? That's a tough one, my man. That's a tough one. Who do you think? And thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate that. All right, legends. If you would allow me just a moment, I need to lock in some teams here. Mr. Dylan Carter, you got the 49ers, my man. So, legends, we're going to do this we're going to do this football break, and then we're doing a 7 hobby box baseball break with 19 possible autographs. So, might want to sit tight. And if you are new here this morning, my dear friends, as always, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you're an OG of the JWVCC, big hugs and firm handshakes to you, you legends. You know who you are. If you are new here this morning, folks, keep in mind, my name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. You can find me here almost every single morning, ripping packs, cracking backs, and having an absolutely wonderful time with the rest of the family. So if you are new here this morning, my friends, couple of things for you. We are live on 5 separate platforms simultaneously right this second. So you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and the whole rest of the fam-damly is over here on Twitch. If you want to make the switch, my friends, come on over, baby. We would love to have you. Good morning, Mr. Radiable. Mr. McGinnis, good to see you, Justin. How are you, my brother? Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, all you have to do is head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. That's where you find everything having to do with this channel. There is sealed wax up there. There is break spots up there. There's a blog up there if you want to educate yourself. You can grab supplies. We have top loaders and penny sleeves. There's merchandise up there. You want to snag yourself a Gem Mint 10 t-shirt? Please feel free. I know, Chris. Well, hey, I'm glad you did, my brother. We've been doing this for like over 4 years. So I'm so happy to see some newbies in the house. Pete Crow Armstrong. Hey, I feel ya. Leopard's cards. That's not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. All right, Mr. Kickarillo, my brother in recovery. The Jets. Onward to the Edge says you must have like 6 monitors for all the chats. You're not wrong. Yes, I do. I actually have 2 monitors, but one of them is a 49-inch. It's a big one. So I've got a whole bunch of chats right in front of me, and that's how I do it. Thank you for the recognition, my man. I appreciate that. Scotty C, he says, you had honey in your voice last night. Raul, shout out to. Are you talking about Fear and Loathing? What reference is that there, Scotty C? All right, Chris Wolf, number 3, the Falcons. Stephen Grigsby, number 4, the Dolphins. Stephen Grigsby, number 5, the Tampa Bay Bucks. Shane Kurt Singer, how about my Seattle Seahawks? Beautiful. Go Hawks. How about Steely Dan, number 7, Packers? Onward to the Edge says, you must be exhausted after all the energy you give the stream. I can feel how genuinely excited you are to be here. I've been in the hobby for a long time and never seen anything like this channel. Aw, buddy. You are hit me in the feels over here, brother. That is ridiculously kind of you to say, and I truly, sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much, my man. Grateful that you found us, brother. Oh, hell yeah. Speaking of legends, good morning, Chuck. My brother from another mother from Mr. Midwest Cards. Excellent to see you, you handsome son of a gun. And he says, Dalen, what days will you be at the National? I will be there every day. You remember last year, Chuck, I was only able to be there for 2 days. If you remember, my brother, myself and Mrs. Junkwax, we have been saving for this 2025 National since the end of 2022. So we will be there for the entire week. We fly in Tuesday night and we leave late Sunday night. How about you there, Chuck? And it is wonderful to see you this morning, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to a legend. Shout out to Midwest Cards. If you're in the Midwest area, ladies and gentlemen, and you have not checked out Midwest Cards, what are you doing with your life? It is a magnificent shop. They just redid it, and it is beautiful. Oh, you'll be there Wednesday through Friday. We will absolutely connect, Chuck. Absolutely, my friend. And Chuck, if you want to hit me behind the scenes with your phone number, brother, I'm happy to just shoot you a text, my man, if I don't have it already. All right, Mr. Rob Richardson. Hey, thank you so much, Simply LD. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, my man. Have you been to Midwest Cards? Thank you, Scotty. That's right. I just want to sell you free cable. Steven. Oh, Danny. Yes. Bro, if you live right outside of Chicago, you have got to go to the National, my man. It is the biggest card show on planet Earth. Folks, I will share with you. I have been to many, 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 many card shows. More than I can even count. There is nothing like the National. Hard stop. All right, Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist, taking down the Commanders. Nick Henshin, number 9, the Houston Texans. Tony Freeman, number 10, the Cardinals. Shout out to our awesome Arizonans. Brian Ringer, number 11, the Denver Broncos. Todd and the Wet Sprocket, Mr. Olson taking down the Saints. Thank you for bearing with me while I write, my friends. We will be ripping here in just a moment. Ernie Martinez, the NIL spot. You lucky ducky. Looking for some Arch Manning, another Arch Manning, because we have already found one autograph. Stephen Grigsby, number 14, the Cowboys. Chris Wolf, number 15, the Indianapolis Colts. Hey, Chuck, if you are still here this morning, my brother, I would love to make some content together while we're there at the National. So looking forward to that, my friend. Onward to the edge. I sincerely appreciate the thought, my brother, but always keep in mind, my friend, there is never any obligation to spend any money here. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I sincerely appreciate it when people do, because obviously it helps to keep this thing on the rails. But what's more important to me is the community, my man. So I am super grateful that you are here this morning, my brother. Thank you. Thank you, Chuck. Hey, looking forward to it, big man. I think we should just make it a national tradition, my brother, for the next 10 years or so. And we'll do Fanatics Fest next year. All right, Max to the max, taking down the Bears. Wonderful to see you this morning, Chucky. All right, Patrick Golan, number 17, the Browns. Question over here on the TikTok.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
Cody says, Dalen, what is your favorite sport? Baseball, my guess? No. Believe it or not, mixed martial arts is my favorite sport. But baseball is a very close second. And Manny Main, that Michael Jordan PSA 10 is not for sale, my man. That is just my PC. But I appreciate you asking. Thank you. Mikey Moore, good morning, brother. All right, Steven Jacobson, 18 and 19, Panthers and Titans. Jeff Carter, number 20, the Dirty Birdies, Baltimore Ravens. Himbo T. Wood, my brother from another mother and one of our favorite massholes. Taking 21, 22, 23, Chargers, Chiefs, Patriots. Ryan Arman, number 24, WKRP in Cincinnati. Max Jordan, number 25, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Eddie Edison, moderator extraordinaire, taking down the Buffalo Bills. Trevor Taylor, Bubba, my fellow Austinite. 27 and 28, Lions and Rams. Dylan Carter, number 29, the Minnesota Vikings. And last but definitely not least, Mr. Alan White, 30 through 33, Raiders, Eagles, Jags, Giants. There you go, fam damly. Thank you for bearing with me while I was writing. Good morning, Big Perm. Juven, the National is the last weekend of July. 2 weeks from right now. Jack G, long time no see, brother. How are you? Good morning. Folks, if you would do me a solid. Hey, sounds awesome, Chuck. Thank you, brother. I will check that right after the show, and I'll shoot you a text there, you legend. Again, it always makes my morning seeing you, Chuck. Big hugs and firm handshakes, my brother. 2 weeks. And big hugs and firm handshakes will be had in person. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Chuck. Oh, that's right, Danny. Ooh, you just signed up for a kickboxing gym. That is amazing, my brother. I love it. I think that you will be very grateful that you did that if you stick with it. It is super, super rewarding. It is tough. Keep that in mind, my brother. But nothing worth doing is easy. Keep up the good work there, my man. Hey, thank you, Chuck. You know I will. Sean Brewer said, will you be streaming during the National? Yes and no. So we will not have our regularly scheduled programming because we'll be gone, right? But we do plan on doing some impromptu lives during the National. I'll probably be going live as I'm walking around at some point. So the cool thing, folks, is I do not have a booth at the National. So I'm going to be walking around the whole time. So hopefully I get to meet a whole bunch of you. Excited to do so. Oh, you just got that Austin Cindric? Nice, Jack. Beautiful, my brother. Well, I hope that is just another beautiful package in a long line of beautiful packages. All right, my dear friends, let's go. Our 5th box out of our sealed case of 2025 Score Football. Thank you, Druzer. I will definitely keep my eyes peeled, my man. And we are planning on having some repacks just like we did last year after the National. You betcha. That is the plan, my man. All right, my dear friends. Good luck. See if we can't find another extra autograph. We have been very lucky thus far in the Score Football department. Empty box. Pack number 4, Ectomy. Thank you, Zach Kickerillo. Thank you, Jeff Rowe. Thank you, Corey Bader. Alrighty. We're going to do this in 3 rounds, folks. Good luck. And then we're busting into 7 baseball hobby boxes. And I think we're down to just 2 spots left on that UFC break. So if by some act of the universe we can fill those little bad boys, we will bust that UFC break as well. Talk about a wonderful Wednesday morning. Starting off with old Elijah Badger. Will Johnson. Dylan Sampson. I want to talk to Sampson. Benjamin Morrison. Jackson Dart rookie. Our very first autograph goes to the Broncos, Mr. Cortland Sutton. And Brian Ringer. Congratulations there, Brian. Taking our first autograph. How about some Bo Nix on the franchise? Coach Prime. Ooh. Coach Prime on the Men of Canton. And how about an artist proof Greg Rousseau for the Buffalo Bills, 23 out of 35. Nice one going to Teddy Edison. Congratulations, Teddy. Josiah, is there more boxes? Are you talking about Score Football? We have 2 cases of this product, so yes, there is plenty more boxes, my friend. How about the bus? Sutton, so nice we got him twice. Gonzalez. My PC, Mr. K9 for the Seattle Seahawks. Antonio Gates. Mark Rippon from Spokane, Washington. Mapu. Dalen Hurts. Drake May. John Elway. You done messed up Aaron. Aaron Jones. Ariante Ursary for the Texans. Hayden Prather. Ty Felton. Walter Nolan. Travis Hunter. Rookie for the Jags. There you go, Alan White. Cam Ward. Former Washington State Cougar. Cody says, do you know when you'll do another score break? Yes. Probably later today. Or worst case scenario would be tomorrow. And Shooter, my brother, just smacked that resub over here on TikTok for the 7th month. I appreciate that so much, Shooter. Thank you, big man. Drake May on the Emerged. Amon Ra on the franchise. Michael Vick on the scorecard. Rousseau. Trey Benson. Bijan. DK. Jordan Love. Raheem. Colonel. Mustard. Hawkinson. Mershawn Gary. Aiden O'Connell. Dave Craig. For my Seattle Seahawks. Very nice. Tucker Kraft. Ja'Cory Brooks. Agbuka. Cam Ward. So nice you got him twice, Titans. Savion Williams. DJ Giddens, who we've seen a couple of sweet cards of that young man also. Little Jackson Dart on the hot rookie. Hey, sounds good, Cody. Thank you so much, good buddy. Luther Burden on the draft for Da Bears. Shout out to Mizzou and Jeffro. Michael Williams on the scorecard. Jaden Reed. Michael Pittman Jr. Yvonne Pace Jr. Greg Dortch. Madison. Steve Forrest. Bill Buckner. Eric Stingley. Bryce Young. Butter Baker. How about a little morning Chubb? Nick Chubb. Olamide Zacchaeus. AJ Brown. Phil Maffa. Tyleek Williams. Jaden Higgins. Eman Wari for my Seattle Seahawks. Quinshawn Judkins. Oh, how about third on print to 50? Kicker for the Chiefs. Oh, Matt Ariza. Shout out to Mikey1. Love you, brother. But that goes to Timbo T. Wood. Congratulations, Tim. Third on print to 50 on the gold autograph. Quinshawn Judkins on the draft. Patty Mahomes on the franchise. The legend, Mr. Terry Bradshaw on the Men of Canton. CJ Mosley on the scorecard. Jerry Jeudy to the max. Charbonnet for our Seattle Seahawks. Debo, what you got on my 40, homie? That's my grandmama's chain. Debo Samuel. Njoku. Jared Goff. Jaden Daniels. Dalen McMillan. Mr. Kenyon, it is wonderful to see you, young man. How you doing, buddy? Brock Bowers. And Eli Manning, last but not least. Nice. First round. Jeff. You have the Ravens, my friend. Mr. Carter. All right. Sleeve it and top loading the Greg Rousseau. For your Buffalo Bills. Newgrass. Well, good morning, my man. How you doing? You are very welcome, my friend. Got you covered, Jeff. We got to sleeve up a couple of autographs here, fam damly. Mr. Kenyon, it is wonderful to see you, my friend. How are you? And I think we just sent some cards out to you pretty recently. Your pre-grades. Good morning, Brandonio. Excellent to see my brother from another mother this morning. How is Utah Breaks on this wonderful Wednesday? Great to see you this morning, buddy. You are just in time to see us finishing off a football break. All right, let me snag myself a little sippy. Good morning, Pipe God. The Ken Griffey Jr. ball is not for sale at this time, my friend, but I appreciate you asking. Jefecito. Jesus, you did not miss the 7 Hobby Box baseball break. We're going to do that one right after this one. And Kirk Rylance, top of the morning to you, Mustache Marauder. Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you. Shout out to Millie Vanilli. All right, legends. Second round. Let's go. You know it. I love it, Kirk. Thank you, my man. The captain, Chris. Good morning. Kevin Curtin. I believe you might be correct, my brother. Mm-hmm. And thank you so much, by the way, Kev. We did get that package back from you, my man. Sincerely appreciate your help there, Kevin Curtin. Wonderful reference, Jeffro. Thank you for tuning in this morning, Brandonio. All right, here we go, fam damly. Good luck. Kyle McCord. Shadur Sanders. Matthew Golden. Shout out to Patrick Golden. James Pierce. Antoine Wells. Dalen Royals. How about Josh Hines Allen on the franchise? Kiki's brother. Ronde Barber for the Bucks. Thank you, Kev. How about DJ Moore? A wicka on the scorecard for the Bears. Josh Cribbs. Simmons. Shout out to Jordan Simmons. Cooper Kupp from that red field of Eastern Washington University. Grant Calcaterra. JSN for our Seahawks. Marquez Valdez Scantling for our Seattle Seahawks. Matthew Stafford. Geno Smith. Manning. So nice you got him twice. Drake May. John Elway. At DeRoya McMillan, my cousin. Thrice removed. Torrey Horton Heat for our Seahawks. Gunnar Helm for the Titans from right here in Austin, Texas. Dylan Gabriel. Ollie Gordon. Michael Williams for the 40 Whiners. There you go, Dylan Carter. Congratulations, buddy. Little rookie autograph. No big deal. Garrett Wilson on the franchise. Good morning, Jeff Hansen. Dalen Milrow. My son's PC for our Seahawks. Beautiful. IJ Spears on the scorecard. Trent Green. Austin Eckler. Devontae Smith. Mike Evans for the Bucks. Jamison Williams. that is Brian Robinson Jr. Fred Warner. Inero. Jonnu Smith. Aiden Hutchinson. Roquan Smith for the Dirty Birdies. Lil Riley Leonard. Elijah Arroyo for our Seahawks. Devon Revel Jr. Kenneth Grant. Quinn Ewers from right here in Austin, Texas. Ed Reed for the Dirty Birdies. Nico Collins for the Texans on the franchise. Brock Bowers on the Emerged for those Raiders. How about old Teddy Bruschi? And remember that red vapor that we found in the JunkWaxVintage hitboxes? That was pretty sweet. DeAndre Swift. Xavier Worthy. By God, good morning, Andy Myers. that is Ken Anderson for WKRP in Cincinnati. Rich Gannon. Sam Hill. Patrick Surtain. Eddie Bruschi, so nice, we got him twice. Theo Johnson. Demir Gibbs. Lambjack for the Dirty Birdies. Drake London. Travion Henderson. Josh Connerly, and ooh, I think we have something juicy back here, folks. Trey Harris. Tui Malolo. Scourton. How about Joey B? On the franchise. Jackson Dart. Rookie draft. And numbered to 50, Quinyon Mitchell. And that goes to the Eagles. And that is Alan White. Congratulations, Alan White. Robert Spillane. Travis Etienne Jr., Braden Fisk, Derrick Henry, Dicker the Kicker, Josh Downs, TJ Watt, Van Ginkel, Joe Horn, Joe Thomas, back-to-back Joes, with Patty Mahomes, and Danielle Hunter, finishing that one off. That is our base packs in the books. That's right, Kicker Update. Welcome back, my friend. Great to see you. Irish Kev says, what do you make of the Bagels first rounder situation? I'm uncertain, but I appreciate you asking, Kevin Curtin. Uncertain on the Bagels. All right, I'm going to top load that one up for you. Mr. Alan White, another beautiful card for you there, big man. And folks, I think we have an autograph hiding in those pack number 4s. Yes, it is. Kicker Update. Yes, it is, and it's numbered to 50. There you go, Dylan Carter. Beautiful. All righty. Last pack magic, my dear friends. Let's do it. Pack number 1. Omarion Hampton. Jamar Stewart. Tyler Warren. Hallel Mullings. Will Howard. And there's our next autograph, folks, and it is an NIL. Andrew Marsh for the University of Michigan. And congratulations, Ernie Martinez. Beautiful, brother. Art Monk on the Meadow Canton. Devon A-Chain for the Dolphins. And we have another number to 50 for Dem Boys. How about Dak Prescott? Nice one. And that goes to Steven Grigsby. Congratulations, Steven. How about Mr. Mathis? Justin Jordan Simmons. Brees Hall. Deshaun Elementary, my dear Watson. Warren Moon, former Seattle Seahawk. Yes, please. Puka. E. Higgins. Alex Highsmith. Ozzie Newsome. Dalton Hilliard. The name's Dalton. And Darnell Moons over Miami. Last but not least for the Falcons. Little housekeeping here, folks. Felicidades, Ernie Martinez. Upstate. Talking about Shamar Stewart, yeah, who decided to go back into the college pool. Yep. So he'll have 2 rookie cards, that's right. That's the first time I've seen that happen. Interesting decision by that young man, but hey, whatever he thinks is best for him. All right. Top loading and penny sleeving. I love it, Jeff. Thank you, my good man. I sincerely appreciate you understanding all of my extremely obscure references. The Rocky Kanpachi. Thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Welcome to the crew.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic. Good luck, legends. And then we're busting into 7 baseball hobby boxes. I think we have found all of our autographs unless we get a bonus. That has happened before. Let's try to see if we can't speak that into existence. Trevor, ETN, Trey Amos, Tori's cousin, Rice removed. Ez Johnson, Andres Borregas, Luther Burden, Jaden Daniels numbered to 100. Gotta love those pack number 4s, my dear friends.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Congratulations to the Commanders, and that is Mr. Rob Richardson. Jaden Daniels on the blue showcase number to 100. Beautiful. Whew. Gotta love those pack number 4s, gosh dang it. Top loading that one up for the family pharmacist, Mr. Rob Richardson. One of the Oest of OGs of the entire family. All right, finishing strong, we have Mr. Janti on the draft for the Raiders. The man, the myth, the schnoz, Mr. Joe Namath for the Jets. Kyle McCord, 31 out of 35 on the artist proof for the Eagles. Congratulations again, Mr. Alan White. Beautiful. Jerome Ford, J.K. Dobbins, CMC. Head up to Drewser. Mr. Josh Allen. Joshua Carty, back-to-back Joshes. Amon Ra. Mr. Lenoir. Sam Laporta. Anzalone. Vidal. Tyler Boyd. Finishing that one off there, folks. Another juicy JunkWaxVintage family break in the books, my dear friends. Hell yeah. All right, give me just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail for a little housekeeping. We'll do a quick little recap. Why, thank you, Teddy Edison. Good morning, Loma Linda. Excellent to see you, young lady. Alrighty. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, my dear friends. Excited for the next box of Score Football coming because, my friends, we have a lot. We snagged 2 cases of this product. All right, we have Kyle McCord, 31 out of 35 for the Eagles, going to Alan White. Mr. Rousseau for the Patriots, going to Timbo T-Wood. That is 23 out of 35. Matt Ariza, kicker extraordinaire, numbered to 50 on the autograph. Portland Sutton for the Horsies on the autograph. Michael Williams for the 49ers, going to Dylan Carter, rookie auto. Andrew Marsh, NIL, next era autograph. That reminds me of the Arch Manning that we pulled. Looks just like that. Dak Prescott for Dem Boys, numbered to 50. Quinyon Mitchell for the Eagles, numbered to 50. And Jaden Daniels for the Commanders, numbered to 100. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Corey Bader. You're absolutely right. That is exactly why we did. Good morning to the Motion Man. How you doing there, buddy? Excellent to see you. All right, legends, allow me just a shake of a lamb's tail. I got to handle a little housekeeping. And then we are going to get into 7 baseball hobby boxes. Looking at possible 19 autographs. Oh, by the way, folks, just a heads up. I'm working on some new opening and closing jingles, by the way. So hopefully we'll have some new stuff this evening. And we have a brand new closing jingle at the end of this show this morning. Excited for you to hear it. All right, homies. No randomization needed in this one. If you would do me a solid, check that list out. If it looks accurate and appropriate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat so I know we're ready. Oh no, Linda. But yes, you're absolutely right, my dear. Just 2 weeks away. Street Geek, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew. You are very welcome, Jeff. Thank you, big man. Shout out to Shooter one more time for smacking that resub button. I sincerely appreciate you, Shooter. Wonderful to have you this morning, my brother. Thank you, Sean Brewer. Thank you, Danny. And I am excited for this break as well, my brother. Thank you. All right, let me check that shop real quick, make sure we're not missing anything. Beautiful. Thank you, Alan White. Thank you, Stephen Grigsby. I see a gentleman. Let's get into a break, shall we?
It's time!
Woo! That's a lot of booze. So, folks, we have 7 boxes. We're looking at some Panini Prospect Edition with 6 autographs. We're going to start probably with some 2024 Bowman, looking for 1 autograph in that one. We will probably rip this one towards the end, 2024 Topps Chrome Black. This one towards the end as well, because of all the autographs, 2024 Press Pass. We will start with our 2025 Heritage also. And last but not least, some 2024 Electrum Baseball. Alrighty, let's start with some bulk first, shall we? I hope we all know what teams we have. MVR, good morning, buddy. All right, everyone. Good luck. Let's go. Oh, that's a great question, Bubba. I am so sorry, my man. I don't think so. But you would have to go back and double check just to be sure. I'm so sorry, Bubba. I don't remember every single card I pull, my man. I'm so sorry, Bubs. I do my damnedest, though, buddy. I do my damnedest. Blue Collar Bangers, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. Empty Box Legends. '2024 Bowman Baseball. Empty box. Pack number 4, Ectomy. Because it is Tradicion. We will rip all 4 of those last. One more time. Okie dokie. Good luck, my dear friends. Let me double check here, big man. You are absolutely right, there is, but Mrs. Junkwax hid the box from me. Give me just a moment, my friend. I'll be right back. Thank you, thank you. Sean Brewer. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, my dear friends. I'll be right back. I gotta go chat with Mrs. Junkwax. He hid a box from me. Alrighty. Mrs. Junkwax will find that, but we're just going to go ahead and get started. Thank you, Sean Brewer. I appreciate you bringing that to my attention, my man. Toby, good morning. Thank you for smacking the follow button, my dude. Alrighty. Round 1. Let's start with some Bowman. Shall we? Best of luck to each and every one of you. Good morning, Mr. Ainsworth. How you doing, Brandon? Mass Z, Mr. Esposito, buenos dias. Esposito. Oh, you know it, Jeff Rowe. Thank you, Andy Myers. Alrighty. Round 1. Pobrecito. Senga. Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical. Trey Turner. Jordan Lawler on the AI Refractor rookie. Anderson. Gonzalez. Keyshawn Walton. Brock Wilkin on the first Bowman Chrome. Gabriel Gonzalez for our Seattle Mariners. Sodi. Jordan Walker. DJ Abrams. One half of the Brothers Young. Little Matt Shaw on the Prospect Power-Up. Suero. Byron Churio. Ray Morgan with that blonde fro. Mr. Gonzalez. About a Morning Dickey. Jared Dickey. Schwarbs. Harrison. Air Jordan. Jose Ramirez. Brock Bradenberg for the Marlins. Sammy Zavala. About a Little Dickey. The Jared variety. Little Morning Wood. Carlos the Not So Dirty Sanchez. Isaiah Drake. Christian Yelich. Your World Series MVP with his annoyingly perfect teeth, Mr. Freddie Freeman. Jordan Adams. Arias Silver Slugger. J.D. Gonzalez. On a mini diamond first Bowman for the San Diego Padres going to Timbo. Lil Troy. The Baptist. Midnight in Colson Montgomery. Felneen. Wyatt Langford. Hey, bot. I hate that guy. Shout out to Mel Brooks. Luis Robert. Corey Seager. Luis Matos. The Martian on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Luis Baez. Ryan Lasco. Crawford. Carlos Silva. And Abimelech Ortiz. Finishing off round number 1. Alrighty. Moving on to round 2. Let's go. Brandon, thank you for smacking the follow button, my man. I love the warm welcome. Thank you, Jeff Rotel. That's right, Brandon Franz. I think so. Shout out to Lucy. Good morrow, Brandon Ainsworth. Loganito, good morning, my man. Mr. Mike, it is wonderful to have you this morning, my brother. That's right, Mike, I know it. All right, here we go. Andy Rodriguez. Mason Wynn, rookie. AJ Smith. The Polar Bear. Sebastian Walcott for our Texas Rangers. Shout out to Senor Mendoza. Colin Houck. Horbath. Camilo. Max Wagner. Speedy Gonzalez. Aston Kerstadt. Garrett Cole. Bryce Hampa. Balake. Jefferson Cuero. Number 20 on your top 100 for Milwaukee. That goes to Alan White. Brock Porter. Douglas Donald Glad. Kevin Sim. Bryce Eldridge. John Cruz. Henry Davis for the Pirates. Lucky Luciano. Machado. Curtis Mead. Vladdy. Edie Gonzalez, so nice we saw him twice. Tony Blanco. Maui Ahuna. The big Ahuna. Dylan Cruz. First Bowman Chrome for the Nationals. There you go, Tyler LeBlanc. Bryce Matthews, first Bowman. The Martian rookie. Adley Rushman. Masataka Yoshida. Mikey Trout. Aston Kerstadt to $2.99 on the paper. And that goes to Mr. Juvenile. Dominic. First numbered card of the break, my friend. Bryce Eldridge. Alan Castro. I love it. Thank you so much, Andy Myers. Carson Rocafort. Brooks Brannon. Ronnie Hernandez. Jordan Lawler. Verdugo. Spencer Steer. Lofton. Cricket star turned baseballer. Mr. Arjun Nimala on the top 100. Dylan Cruz. So nice. We have seen him twice. Sammy Basayo. Jace Young. 1/3 of the brothers Naylor. And Yoelin Cespedes. Last but not least, on the first Bowman for the Bo Sox. Alrighty. So, folks, we're going to take a short break from Bowman. And we're going to get into some Topps Heritage. Andy Myers says, Dalen, do you like the new Mosaic basketball? To be honest, I haven't even seen it yet, my friend. But I'm sure I will, because I like them all. I have yet to find a pack that I don't like. Good question, Andy. Why, thank you, Loganito. Me too. Alrighty, round 1 of 2025 Topps Heritage. See if we can't find some ink out of this box. Good luck. Starting out with some Ha-Sung Kim. Kevin Biggio going to the Royals. Ryan Weathers. George Kirby. Mikey Trout. Mr. Patrick Henry on the Founding Fathers. The Old Bull on the Blue Schmeckel. Mr. Justin Verlander for the Gigantes. Freddie Peralta. Cedon Rafaela. Bobby Witt Jr. Holmes. Bradley Mookie Blaylock. Spencer Steer. Castro. 1/3 of the brothers Naylor on the blue. Ivan Herrera. Solano. Mikey Stanton. Ooh, I think we have something juicy back here. Jose Barrios. Caballero. Oscar Hernandez. Always driving a Pontiac. Mr. Mickey Moniak on the chrome. Jose Can You See. Ramirez. Sammy Kershaw. Lucky Luciano. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. For the Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Jesus Curiel. Jordan Hicks. Donovan. Bryce Hampa. Francisco on the color match, blue. Vidal Sassoon. Brujahan for Bienvenidos a Miami. Mr. Ernie Banks. Jairo Iriarte. Oh, Hammer and Hank. Excuse me, that is Willie Mays. I'm so sorry. Rob Refsnyder. Jonathan and his cannon. And Nacho Alvarez. A 76. Shout out to Mr. Blast Boogie, also known as Richard. Beautiful, my man. Jenny McCarthy's son, Jake. And Thomas Sagisi finishing that one off. Round number 1 in the books. I mean, you can definitely. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Top loading that one up. Nice one. Richard Blast Boogie. On the stand he goes. Alrighty. Round number 2. Juven. Yes, there is supposed to be an Inception box in here, my man. Absolutely. We are trying to find it, if I'm being transparent with you. We have all the other boxes, but I can't find the Inception box. That is super weird. Mrs. Junkwax is hard at work over here looking for it, so shout out to the CEO. We will find it. It has got to be somewhere. We have some time because we'll probably rip into that one last anyway. think it was Dave. Thought it was Dave. All right. Hawk and a Lugo for the Royals. The old bull, so nice. We have seen him twice. Reynolds Wrap. Max Fried. Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers. How about a little Ellie De La Cruz on the Chrome for the Reds? Shout out to Mr. Alan White. Beautiful. Urshela on the blue Schmeckel for the Athletics. Jake Eater. I toss my keys to the magnificent mustache of Lil C's. You're absolutely right, Miss Linda. She is the best CEO in the damn world. Shohei Ohtani, Marcel Ozuna, and Kyle Schwarber. That one goes to the Trolley Dodgers. How about an Oriole, Jackson Holiday with his daddy. Alcantara, Matt Strom with his Locks of Love. Miguel Amaya, to 150 color match for Nick Henshin and the Cubbies. Nice one there, Nick. Aiden Dana on the blue. Otto Lopez, Matty Ice, Will Smith, Tyler Fitzgerald for the Gigantes, Jacob Young, Aston Kerstadt for the Orioles, little JT Ginn on the refractor rookie for the Athletics going to Wyatt, Tyler Glasnow with his Locks of Love, Roki Sasaki rookie for the Trolley Dodgers going to Jesus, Yariel Rodriguez, Drew Thorpe, Griffin Conine, Jackson Churio for the Brew Crew, Tyler O'Neill, Brooks Lee for Minnesota on the Chrome rookie, Levi Jordan on the blue, Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rushman back-to-back Orioles, Brian King, Arozarena, my friends, my family. Can you hit me with those Arozarenas in the chat? Thank you in advance. Brady Singer, Yu Darvish, All Rise Aaron Judge on the Throughout the Years, Gavin Stone, and Pobrecito Altuvito, a different type of short print. Somebody bang a trash can for the Astros. We have some sleevers here, my friends. Give me just a moment. Excellent. All right, let's get back to some Bowman, shall we? Good luck. And let me snack myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Thank you so much, Jeff Rotel. You rocked my face off, brother. You understood the assignment. Thank you so much, Ovi. There you go, Mr. Burkhart. Beautiful. Thank you, gentlemen. Great to see you this morning, my friends. As always, thank you for being here. All righty. This is round number 3 of 2024 Bowman Baseball. We're still looking for an autograph. How was my Canadian cousin this morning? Good to see you, Ovi. Fajita, thank you so much for the tiny diny. I appreciate it, bud. Austin Tillman, glad you're here this morning, my brother. Same to you, Miss Loma Linda. Good morning, Mr. McPhelan. How are you doing, young man? All righty, we have the Canario in the coal mine. Alexander Canario. Austin Riley. Chanul. Geloff. Jorge Lombard Jr. on the AI refractor. Isaiah Drake. Ryan Burrows. Garrett Forrester. Lombard, so nice, we got him twice on the Chrome first Bowman. Big Ben Williamson for our Seattle Mariners. The Mushroom, shout out to Mr. Sam Shope. His PC, Christopher Morel. Gunnar Henderson. Owen White. Francisco for the Mets. Arjun Namala. Rivera. Bryce Matthews. Derniche Valdez. Jacob Wilson on the Chrome. Emmanuel Tejeda on the first Bowman Chrome. How about a little Shohei Ohtani-san? Jazz Chisholm. What's up, Mookie? What's that? Mookie Betts. Riley Greeny. Lucky Luciano on the Rookie of the Year favorites rookie refractor. Tejeda. Abimelec Ortiz. Jet Williams. Sammy Basayo. J-Rod. For Minnesota. Jose Rodriguez. All Rise Aaron Judge. Priester for the Pirates. He's got the juice.
Tatis. PCA, rookie for the Cubbies. Justin Crawford on the Lunar for the Fightin' Phillies. Sebastian Walcott, Felix Morabel. Homer Bush for the Padres. Estuar Suero. Carson Rucker. Jung Hoi Lee. Cal Tucker. Rafael Devers. Chris Bryant for the Rockies. Gray Kessinger. Congratulations, Bubba. Mr. Trevor Taylor, my fellow Austinite. How about a rookie autograph numbered to 150 of the Gray? Beautiful. Loganito. So we get our product from a variety of different places, my friend. Some from local card shops, some from our distributor, some from online outlets. There's a lot of different places. Nice one, Bubba. All right. Big Ben Williamson finishing us off for the Mariners. Ethan Salas, who is playing down there in San Antonio right now. Good morning, Jason Weddle. Good to see you, buddy. Drew Jones. Paul Skeens on the chrome. Darren Elkins. Encarnacion. Christian Encarnacion. Strand. Samad Taylor. The Polar Bear. Bryce Hampa. Ethan Salas, so nice. We have seen him twice on the Prospect Power Up for San Diego. Wyatt Langford. George Wolko. Lamar Johnson for the Pirates. Cooper Pratt. And Luis Baez on our first Bowman for the Astros. Another one for Bubba. Why, thank you for the positivity, Loganito. I appreciate that, my friend. All right. We're down to last pack magic on the Bowman before we get into those pack number 4s. Let's do it. Absolutely, David Mesa. You nailed it. Shout out to Nacho Libre.
Get that card out of my face!
Andy Myers. I don't think so. I think he's still playing for the San Antonio Missions, my friend. But I could be wrong. I'm wrong often. Maybe double check me. John Pollock, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family, John. All right, we have Ronnie Mauricio. Anthony Volpe. Corbin Burnson. Julio Rodriguez. For my Seattle Mariners, going to Jesus. Justin Crawford for the Fightin' Phillies. Number 54 out of that top 100. J-Rod for the Minnesota Twins. Lucky Luke, good morning, my man, and thank you for smacking the follow button. Carson Rucker. Arroyo. Byron Churio on the first Bowman. Brooks Lee for Minnesota, back-to-back Twinkies. Lawrence Butler. Gonzalez. Boba Fett. Matty Ice. Abraham Nunez. To 150 on the Blue Ray Wave. Congratulations, Mr. Alan White. One more time. Beautiful. Gabriel Gonzalez, who is now a Cleveland Guardian. Fly Not Tool. Thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. Mr. Flynn. Yoelin Cespedes. Colton. Yellow. Ledbetter. Shout out to Pearl Jam. Sebastian Walcott. Chicken. Alfredo. Duno. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, rookie. Austin Wells with that magnificent mustache. Bobby Witt Jr. Francisco. Dylan Cruz on the Rising Infernos refractor. That's a cool subset. Belnin. Carlos Silva. Elijah Green. Josh Rivera. Antonio Anderson. The Old Bull. Ellie De La Cruz, rookie for WKRP. Nice one, Alan White. Johan Rojas. Juan Soto chucking some lumber. Robert Hassel for the Nationals, number 71 on that top 100. Darren Elkins. Jacob Wilson. Hernandez. Pelaz. And George Wolko. Finishing off your base packs of 2023 Bowman. Little housekeeping. That's better. All right, folks, we got to finish off our 2025 Topps Heritage. After I snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Roast. Ooh, you know what? I think we need to bust a brand new spicy Volta. Cheers, my friends. Man, I love that spicy Volta. All right, legends. Let's finish off some 2025 Heritage. Loganito, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family, buddy. Mr. Brian, good morning, brother. And Mr. Host Apple, yes, sir. We will have a recap at the end. Good morning, Brian. How are you, big man? Mr. McPhelan, I will very lovingly and politely push back. You are the GOAT, my dude. Thank you for the kind words, though. Here we go. Starting out with a little Kebrian, Jonathan Classe, Mel Ott, and shout out to Timbo Teawood. We found a Mel Ott autograph a couple of years back. Always remember that one. Isaac Paredes, Shohei Ohtani on the ribbies, Babe Ruth. Fun. How about the Ginger Binger, Mr. Brandon Marsh on the blue schmeckle. Ryan Reynolds rap, Wagaman, Schneeman, Mr. and Mrs. Flaherty's boy, Jack Flaherty, Alake, Thea Suzuki, Shohei Ohtani-san, so nice you got him thrice-san. I'll see myself out. Tobias Myers on the blue. Another Ohtani. Pablo Honey. Head out to Radiohead. The Gibber. Zach Geloff. Jung Hoi Lee. Van Helsley. And that one goes to the Cardinals. Yeah, they come the firemen. That's their names. Couple of firemen. Mr. Dusty Rupp, good morning, you legend. Excellent to see the American Dream, Mr. Dusty Rupp. David Festa on the Chrome rookie. ECA for the Cubbies. JT Ginn, Balake, Trevor McGill. And I've said it before and I will say it again, my dear friends. Whoever's waxing that dude's eyebrows needs to slow the heck down. He just kind of looks surprised all the time. Mad Max, Mr. Hectochromia himself. Cade Smith, one half of the brothers Nola. DJ Abrams. Jesse Winker. David Peterson. Burley Burleson. Trey Turner. Get off my jock. Peterson. Brandon Nimmo. Nacho Alvarez. Justin Henry Malloy. Speedy Gonzalez. And Nathan Ear Ovaldi. Very nice. Aw, Big Rick. That is very kind of you, my brother. Thank you. You big sweetie. And Brian says, do you record the breaks? We do. But you can actually see the replays in 4 different places, Brian. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Kick. And I'll share with you, Brian. If you use this format right here on YouTube, so JunkWaxVintage, all one word, and then month, date, and year using backslashes, not periods, not dashes. It's got to be backslashes. But if you put in 7/15/25 into YouTube, it'd pop right up for you, brother. You're looking for the PM show. All right. Last base pack magic. Let's go. Mr. Wyatt, welcome, my man. Hicks Polls, thank you for smacking the follow button. So we're just finishing off the bulk boxes in the 7 hobby box baseball break right now, my man. We started with our Bowman and Topps Heritage. We're going to be getting into the autograph boxes after this. We're going to save those pack number 4s till the very, very end. That's right. Good morning, Wyatt. Good to see you, my friend. Happy hump morning. All righty, here we go. James Berkey's brother, Sean. Dustin Harris. Adrian Del Castillo. Garrett Cole. River Ryan on the bicentennial. And that is 9th on print to 200. And that goes to Jesus Curiel. Jefecito. Just leaving that one up for you, buddy. We'll put that one in a top loader as well. Not too shabby there, Jesus. On the chrome, we have a Gavin in the sheets, but a Gary in the streets. Chris Bassett on the color match, blue Schmeckel. Geraldo Rivera Perdomo. Jake, I love a burger. Victor Paso Robles. John Kenzie Noel. Gausman. Kirsten Waldrep. Always on sale for the Atlanta Braves, going to Blast Boogie. Sonny Gray on the blue. 1/3 of the brothers Naylor for the Diamondbacks. Reynaldo. Joe Ryan for Minnesota. Richie Palacios. Chris Bryant. My PC, some jazz of the Chisholm. Adael Amador for the Colorado Rockies. And that goes to Mr. Adam Leathers on the refractor. Andrew Vaughn. The Polar Bear. Hebert Ruiz. Willie Adames. Goldie. Jacob Wilson, rookie. Greg Jones, rookie. Kyle Gibson on the chrome. Christian Walker, who looks like he just left an upper decker for his teammates. Alda Gary. Luis Guerrero. Tyler Gentry. Paul Skeens on the rookie cup. Brooks Baldwin. Jose Iglesias. Adolis. Garang. And Zulueta. Yas for Zulueta. Finishing that one off. Beautiful. Shout out to Yas for Zulueta. All right, folks. The bulk box is in the books. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Barost. Artelo Oficial. Bienvenidos a Familia. Nice to have you, my friend. Que bueno verte. All right, let's go with some 2024 Panini Prospect Edition. See if we can't find 6 autographs. Good luck. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Good morning, Mr. St. Germain. How you doing, buddy? Excellent to see you, Chris. Empty box there, my friends. Pack number 4 to the side. We'll rip all those last. Good luck. Oh, no worries, Alan White. It is great to see you this morning, my man. Always understand when life has to come first, Alan White. No sweat, my friend. Just good to see you when we can. All right, last base pack magic. Let's go. Mr. Anderson for Detroit. Chase Bowen. Ryan Sloan on the chrome. Kalen Dalen Culpepper on the Preppin' for the Pros for Minnesota. Old Jace Bowen, so nice. We got him twice for the Pirates, numbered to 299. Oh, hell yeah. Peanut butter and jealous. Seattle Mariners. Jesus Curiel. Johnny Farmello, who I have just started to PC. It is a stud. Hang on to that one, brother. I do not think that you will be sorry. So Jesus Curiel, as always, my friend, siempre. If you would like me to redeem this for you, I'm happy to do it. If you want me to send it to you and you can redeem it, 1000% okay also. You just let me know there, buddy. How about Mr. Paul Skeens for the Pirates? Josh Noth. Natalie Ho there, Tyson Neighbors. Bryce Rayner, Ryan Johnson, Tommy White, David Shields, to 199 for the Royals, going to Mr. Alan White. Mr. Anderson for the Detroit Tigers, and that goes to Mr. Brian Ringer. Congratulations, Brian. That one is to 199 there, my friend. Drew Thorpe, Yandel Ricardo, Peyton Tolley, Eckerd's cousin, Jet Williams on the prospect, Mike Bovey, Carson Benji for the Mets, Connor Griffin for the Pirates to 199. David Shields on the autograph for the Royals. There you go, Alan White. And that one is numbered 16th on print to 75. Not too shabby there, Alan. How about my PC for the Seattle Mariners, Gerangelo St. Jacob Melton, Jason Hill, Sammy Stafura, Bryce McCage for Milwaukee on the Prism to 149. Peyton Tolley for Baston. Kevin Sim, 6th on print to 99. Jackson Baumeister for the Tampa Bay Rays. And that goes to Sean Brewer. There you go, Sean. Ryan Sloan for our Mariners. Walker Martin. Hampton. Travis Sikora. Aiden Grice. We have found several of this young man's autographs. And that is numbered 74th on print to 99. Seaver King for the Nationals. Christian Moore on the Ping. Joseph Redfield. Check this out. That is absolutely freaking beautiful. On the scope. And that goes to the Angels, and that is 6th on print to 49, going to Dan Jacob. Nice one, Dan. Okie and Jacob Wright finishing that one off. All right, I'm going to sleeve these up for you real quick, folks. Jefecito. Mil gracias, my man. Happy to do it for you. I got to sleeve up some autographs and numbered cards here, folks, if you allow me just a moment. So, my friends, unfortunately, it looks like we have misplaced a box of Inception. So Mrs. Junkwax has been here racking her brain trying to find the box. We cannot find it, unfortunately. But the good news is we have one being overnighted anyway. It will be here tomorrow. So absolute worst case scenario, my dear friends, you already know. We'll make it right. But what we'll do is I'm going to save the break sheet. And as soon as we get that box, we'll just basically run that box. And we'll keep it as part of this break. I hope that makes sense. That is a first. Here in 4.5 years, my friends, we have never misplaced a box before, gosh dang it. That is insane. Mrs. Junkwax has looked through 3 bags of garbage. She's looked all over the house. It is astonishing to me that we cannot find that box. So, we will find it, and we will run it as soon as we get it. And everyone who is in this break, you will be included in that, of course. So thank you for bearing with me. Juan Solo, you're absolutely right, brother. You know it. We're going to find it as soon as we get that other box. You are spot on, my man. And folks, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you bearing with us on that. All joking aside, I feel terrible. But you already know. We will figure it out. You don't have to worry about that on this channel. Okie dokie. Let me top load these little bad boys real quick. We still have a long way to go. You know it, Super Grover. My man. Alrighty. Utimus. Bro, that Farmello. Congratulations, my man. SJ Superman, you're absolutely right. I believe that my buddy, Mr. Ethan over here on Twitch, says you'll find it the day after. I think you were absolutely right. We're going to end up finding that in like a place that we never would have thought. So thank you so much for bearing with me on that, my dear friends. I sincerely appreciate it. You know it, Nick. You know it, buddy. Alrighty. Let's get into some good old Leaf Press Pass, shall we? See if we can't find some more Paul Skeens. Maybe a first draft pick, Mr. Travis Bazzana. Good luck. I am so with you, babe. You just said my mind is blown. Mine too. Linda says, look in the freezer. Yeah, should be here tomorrow, probably about 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So what we'll do is we'll just keep this break sheet handy, and as soon as we get that box, we'll just run it real quick. And it could be good luck. Who knows? Maybe everything happens for a reason. Maybe we pull another Paul Skeens. Empty box there, fam damnly. Good luck. Empty. I am so with you, babe. I swear to God I saw that box yesterday. Swear it. I mean, I showed it on the show. I'm almost positive. Yeah, I showed all the boxes. No, honey. No, I did not. Remember, because you asked me to bring him right back downstairs, sweetie. Earlier in the day. We'll find it. It's got to be somewhere, gosh dang it. All right. El Presidente, good morning, my man. And yes, they do, Rick. So Leaf actually purchased the rights to make Press Pass a couple of years ago. All right. We start off with David Matoma. It's not a Toma. And that one goes to Mr. Alan White in the college spot. How about the strong mustache Kentucky waterfall combo of Mr. Dennis Eckersley? Johnny Baseball, shout out to Bob Mattingly. You know it, Jefecito. Dave Paula for the Trolley Dodgers, rookie. To 285. How about Big Dave Stewart on the reflector for the Athletics? And that one is 14th on print, 225. Chase Petty on the reflector. So Topps owns the word refractor, as far as I know, so they have to call theirs reflectors. That is 32 out of 35. And our first autograph goes to the Marlins, Noble Meyer on the reflector. 5th on print, 235. Santiago Suarez, who I believe is a Tampa Bay Ray, but I could be wrong. That is to 199. Ooh, nice. On the impressive die cut, Luis Morales for Wyatt and the Athletics. Congratulations there, brother. And that is first on print to 15. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. Beautiful. How about Brooks Lee from Minnesota and Tyler LeBlanc? First break magic is real for you today, my friend. Goodness gracious. 5th on print to 15 on the Brooks Lee. And check out, last but not least, how about a little Morning Wood?
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. James Wood, rookie autograph for the Nationals, going to Tyler LeBlanc. And that is 118 out of 199. And that is your very first rip here in this family, my dude. Congratulations, Tyler. Beautiful. That's right, Wyatt. Thank you so much, you legend. So I don't know if you're aware, but I actually have a nameplate that says Bookend King. It's official. Gosh, sleeving those die cuts is not easy. Nice. I'm going to top load these up real quick. And then we are getting into another Leaf box. And then we have our 2024 Topps Chrome Black. Will probably be last. And again, my dear friends, thank you so much for bearing with me on the box of Inception. And we will have that ASAP. And we will basically break it just like it is part of this break, but we will break it as soon as it gets in tomorrow. So sorry about that, folks. Gosh dang it. I feel like an absolute heel. And we will use that as a learning experience. Alrighty. The De Paula was the only numbered base card out of there for the Trolley Dodgers. Okie dokie. How about our penultimate box? We're going to rip into this one, then the 2024 Topps Chrome Black, and then we'll get into those pack number 4s. Good luck. Miss Linda says it's probably going to be the best box. I hope you're right. It has been a moment since I busted into a box of Leaf Electrum. This product's a fun one. Ooh, beautiful. Empty box there, fam damly. See you, Mikey. Oh, Mrs. Junkwax found it. Yay! Thank you, babe. Ah, it fell behind her desk while she was working. There we go.
I have to use the box. I look at the boxes while I make the graphic post, and it fell behind the lip of the desk. And last place I looked, which means I didn't have to look through 3 big bags of it. But hopefully something good is inside of it.
Well, you did great, babe. Thank you so much, honey. Can we get a shout out to the CEO, ladies and gentlemen?
I've been running all over the house.
We've been racking our brains. Like I said, folks, in the 4.5-year history of this channel, we have never lost a box. So yeah, thank you. There we go. All right, legends. Thank you so much. You know what? I want to give a shout out to each and every one of you. Because I'll tell you what, folks. You know we have a very high trust channel here. I do your redemptions for you. You don't find that on many other channels, right? So I have to give credit where credit is due, my friends. If you would have gone to another channel and a breaker loses a box, I am almost positive that that guy would have got roasted hard. And nobody did that to me. So thank you so very, very much. And I am so grateful that we found that box. Like I said, folks, it had to be somewhere. We're not out here losing boxes. So I sincerely appreciate you guys being awesome about that. Thank you so, so much. Truly. That is a testament to how amazing this community is. Sincerely appreciate you, my friends. All right. Starting off with the man, the myth, the mustache, Mr. Mike Schmidt. That's right. B Company, my fellow veteran. Absolutely right, my brother. All right, we got Mike Schmidt, numbered to 99 to get us started for the Fightin' Phillies.
I'd like to have a go around with that Philly.
And that goes to Mr. Alan White. Henry LaLane, Jack LaLane's nephew. And that is numbered to 25 on the Henry LaLane. And I believe he is a pinstripe. Oh, hell yeah. From Spokane, Washington, my home city, Mr. Ryan Sandberg. And that is numbered to 49. Our first autograph in the running for Rookie of the Year, Mr. Jacob Wilson. Going to Wyatt. Mr. Rodenbeck, congratulations, my man. And B Company, it was in the freezer. Just kidding. Big Rick says, today is my first time ever doing a break. Because I hate all other breakers, you're the best. Aw, Rick. That is unbelievably kind of you to say, my friend, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Big Rick. Get me in the feels over here, you legend. Hey, sounds awesome, David. Would love to have you, brother. Thank you. As always, my man, there is never any pressure to purchase into a break. I'm just glad you're here. But if you want to get into those breaks, I'm immensely grateful because that does help to keep this thing on the rails. All right, Jacob Wilson. And that is numbered 15th on print to 25. How about Rhett Lauder for WKRP in Cincinnati with his Locks of Love? And that one is numbered 7th on print to 99. a dollop of Dollander for the Colorado Rockies. And that goes to Adam Leathers. And that is number 12 out of 15. And last but not least, dual autograph for the Milwaukee Brewers. Going to Mr. Alan White, Cooper Pratt, and Eric Batanti. And that is number 13 out of 20 on the base pair.
Oh my God!
Beautiful.
Get that card out of my face!
Nice one. I agree, Corey Bader. Thank you so much. Krish. All right, my dear friends. We are down to our penultimate box magic. Johnny Chingas, bienvenidos a familia, my brother. Thank you so much, the Don. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, my friends. I got to share with you, I am so ridiculously happy that we found that box. I was kind of freaking out, not going to lie. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you all being cool about it, but my head was on fire. So I feel so much better that we found that box. Alrighty. Penultimate, also known as last box or second to last box magic. For the second to last time in this 7 hobby box mixer, you know what we must do. We shout grippeth. And we shout rippeth. Good luck to each and every one of you. Let's go. The Don over there smacking me with my favorite gift of all time. Thank you so much for the tiny dinies, you legend. Helping to keep this thing on the rails one tiny diny at a time. As I have said before, folks. There is no pack number 4s. That's right, Garrett. As I have said before, folks. We do have the absolute best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. Right here in the JWVCC. And it is truly the gifts that we see over there on TikTok, the hype trains that we see over here on Twitch, that are the true MVPs of this channel, my friends. So a lot of you know we strive to keep our prices as low as humanly possible while still keeping this thing alive. We have never once in any break or any retail product tried to maximize our profit. We're only trying to make what we need to make to keep this thing going. So because of that, my friends, with the product and breaks alone, I don't know if I'd be here doing this with you, if I'm just being transparent with you. So it is the gifts, it is the hype trains that make this all possible. So thank you so much, you legends. All right, enough mushiness. Let's go. Buena suerte. And we start off with a pinstripe. Everson Pajeda, going to Mr. Alan White. Shota of the Iminaga for the Cubbies, going to Nick Henshin. Hey, Abbott. Shout out to Mel Brooks, Andrew Abbott. And that is 59 of 99 on the refractor. Thank you, Mr. Koba. Love you, buddy. If somebody could please help me out in the chat over here on TikTok, we need a moderator, please and thank you. And over here on TikTok, folks, please do not do that. That is a scam. Please and thank you. Folks, as we get busier, as this channel grows, unfortunately, we're going to see stuff like that. So thank you for having your head on a swivel. Thank you for knowing better. I appreciate it. All right, let's see who our autograph is. Looks like a pitcher. Looks like a pinstripe. I am so wrong. It is Anthony Volpe. Nice one, Alan White. Congratulations, my dude. Bubba, you rock my face off. Thank you, Trevor Taylor. Sean Hill, thank you for smacking the follow button. Congratulations again, Mr. Alan White. Beautiful, buddy. Volpe is no slouch. Okie dokie.
One down, one to go.
Actually, you know what? I think we should bust through our pack number 4s first. Let's do pack number 4s first. And then we'll get into our inception. We'll let that box marinate for just a little bit longer. Lone Star, welcome back, my fellow Texan. Excellent to see you as always, my brother. All right. We have 3 rounds of pack number 4s, folks. We have our 2024 Bowman, 2025 Heritage, and 1 pack number 4 from our Panini Prospects. Hey, B Company, you are absolutely right, brother. So I joke about it, and I say all these kids need to go to the Ken Griffey Jr. School of Autograph Signing. Spot on, my man. Cool. All right. And yes, there was Race Lightning, unfortunately. Thank you so much, Mikey Koba. There you go, Jeff Rotel. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. There you go, B Company. Huh? How you doing there, soul? Huh? Better go top to top. So, fun fact, B Company. I was stationed on Fort Bragg, North Carolina, but I was raised right next to where you're at there, buddy. Puyallup, Washington. Small world, brother. All right, starting off with your Home Run Derby runner-up, Junior Caminero. Mad Max. J-Rod, but for the White Sox. Acuna Matata. Kyle Teal. When he was a Bo Sox, now he is a White Sox. He switched socks. Brock Wilken, first Bowman for Milwaukee, as Alice Cooper would say. Hey, brother. Right back at you, buddy. Thank you for your service. Glad I did it. Glad I'm done. I joined before 9/11. Oops. Linda, I was on Fort Bragg from 2000 to 2004. Ronnie Hernandez. De Paula. Matt Shaw for the Cubbies on the Chrome. Sammy Zavala. Alcantara. Sal and his free licks for the Brew Crew. Sammy Kershaw. Mr. Krilich, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew, my friend. Gavin Williams. Austin Wells with that luscious lip curtain. Look at the opacity. Look at the girth. I mean, even on both sides of the mouth. That is a beautiful, dastardly dirt squirrel. Diego Benitez. Kyle Teal. Lazaro back from the dead, Montez. John Wimmer. Lil Troy. Wanna be a baller. Evan Cata. Michael Harris. Corbin Carroll. Shout out to Scotty. Seydon Rafaela. Carson Rocafort on your number 86 out of that top 100. Matt Shaw. John Wimmer. Roderick Arias for the Pinstripes. Filippo De Torre. Cricket star turned baseballer Arjun Namala. Arenado. Adolis. Colton Cowser rookie. No Elvie Marte, former Seattle Mariner. Jackson Churio on the prospect power-up. Jorge Lombard Jr. Chicken Alfredo Duno. Jack Hurley, Anthony the Baptist, and Balake Mitchell for the Royals. Last but not least for Mr. Alan White. Not too shabby on those pack number 4s. Oh, right on, Linda. Yeah, just a few years before myself. Oh, very cool there, Big Rick. Oh, wow. That's quite a record to have. Goodness gracious. Shout out to Sick Call. I don't know if they call it that in the Air Force. That's what they call it in the Army. I did it twice in all of my years in the Army. I had to call in sick twice. You know what I'm saying there, B Company. CEO Bills TV, welcome back, homie. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday morning. All right, my dear friends, these are our pack number 4s in our 2025 Heritage. Buena suerte. How about Karen Carpenter? Tyler Wilson Phillips. Jurickson Profar. Nicky Lopez. Joey Loperfido. Oh, hell yeah. There you go, Alan White. We sure did find an autograph in that box. Beautiful. Ask your local gentry, and they will say it's elementary. Good to see you, Ollie. How you doing, big man? CEO says you're always in the best mood. Yes, I am, my dude, because I think I'm the luckiest guy on planet Earth on a daily basis. Ollie, what was my role in the Army? I was a psychological operations specialist. That was my official job title. It's called a 37 Fox. And I also jumped out of airplanes. Perfectly good airplanes. Jumped out of many of them. Santander. for the Orioles on the blue schmeckle. Yes, I did, B Company. My man, it's always nice having a real fellow veteran with us. I appreciate that, brother. Pete Fairbanks for the Rays. You know, I don't know if you can relate, B Company. Unfortunately, there's a lot of dudes out there that either embellish or just straight up lie about military service. And you can always tell by the verbiage that they use. And equally, you can tell if somebody is legit in the military by the verbiage that they use. I see you there, brother. My man. The Mushroom, Mr. Christopher Morel. Marcus Simeon. Funky little Peralta for the Rockies. Edwin Diaz. Oh, it sure was, Captain. Yes, it was, my good man. Marcelo Zuna. Jake Rogers with that dastardly dirt squirrel. Dylan Cruz. Rookie for the Nationals on the blue schmeckle. He could put some milk on that mustache, let the cat lick it off. Diel Amador. Hi, Madden. Oh, look, Weaver. I believe you can get me through the night. Shout out to Luke Weaver. Always on sale for the Braves. Ronel Blanco. Araldis. Through the years, the GOAT. Mr. Tony Gwynn. For Sandy Oggins. David Goggins. Kyder Montero on the blue schmeckle rookie. Stan the Man for the St. Lunatics. Bobby Witt Jr. Shota of the Iminaga. Cody Belly. Reese Hines. Jackson Churio on the Rookie Cup. The Old Bull. Justin Verlander on the throwback. That's fun. 25th anniversary. Some Reynolds rap on the blue schmeckle. And Andrew B. Nintendo. Finishing that one off. Miss Linda, if you're taking off, my friend, please do me a solid and have a magnificent remainder of your Wednesday. And I hope to see you back here tonight. Same junk time, same junk channel, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Because we get to do it all over again. All right, my dear friends. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail here for just a spot of housekeeping. All right, legends, we're down to last pack magic on the prospects, and then we have 1 box left of that Inception. Let's go. Mr. Wisniewski, thank you for smacking the follow button. Warren, welcome to the family, buddy. And B Company, my brother, I cannot thank you enough for sharing out my live. I have said it before, my friends, and I will say it again. One of the best compliments that you can ever pay me over there on TikTok is when you share out my live like that. Sincerely appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Super helpful as we're trying to build this thing. And hey, what's your first name, if I may ask, my brother? I try to call as many people on first name basis as I can. All right, we have Midnight in Braden, Montgomery. Funky Cole Messina. Lucky Luciano. Numbered to 10. Hell yeah.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Folks, gotta love pack number 4s. Oh, cards handled in plastic, my dude. It has been a minute. OG of the family. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome back. Good to see you, my dude. That's a blast from the past. Oh, that just made my day, brother. Beautiful. I had no idea you're a veteran also. I'm glad you changed your name. Nice. Jesse Tucker. Oh, I am so glad you're here, big man. Thank you so much, buddy. Looking forward to seeing you tonight on Twitch. Always good to see you, Jess. All right, congratulations to the Arizona Diamondbacks, Mr. Ethan Jordan, also known as Twan Solo. Beautiful, brother. All right, finishing strong, we have Emilian Petrie on the ping, and we're not talking about a little Asian duck. Hagen Smith for the White Sox. Bryce McCage for Milwaukee. What a pack number 4 there, legends. And that goes to Alan White, Kevin in the Sims, and Fenwick Trimble, last but not least. You are correct, my friend. That is true. Touche. Well, it's great to have you back, brother. Nice to see you. Making my morning over there, buddy. All right, legends. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And then we're busting into Inception. Let's do it. Oh, that is awesome, Mikey Koba. I love the positivity, my man. And that's right. Shout out to USAA. All righty, folks.
One day on, one to go.
Last box magic out of our 7-boxer. Let me check something real quick. Nice. So, Legends, we have 2 spots left in one of the biggest UFC breaks that we have ever done in the history of this channel. We have 17 spots left in our 26th box of 2025 Donruss. So those breaks are up there right meow. And thank you to those of you who have participated throughout the break here. I see you, Stephen Grigsby. I see you, Mr. White. Thank you, gentlemen. Good luck. Well, I guess we both learned something new this morning, Mr. Cards Handled in Plastic. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. Another OG of the family. All right, 1 pack to rule them all. And if you folks remember, the last box of Inception we ripped was great. The one before that, you remember that Paul Skeens Redemption. And if you haven't seen that yet, my friends, it's on my TikTok profile. Feel free to go check out that video. Thank you so much, my man. Those kind words mean more to me than you will ever know, brother. Thank you. Okie dokie. Buena suerte. Good luck.
Ooh, yeah.
Starting off with a Diamondback, Mr. Jordan Lawler, rookie. Lane Thomas for Cleveland. Shout out to Mr. Tim Hudson, our favorite Axeman from Ohio. Parker Meadows on the green, rookie for the Tigers. That goes to Mr. Brian Ringer, the same gentleman that got that Paul Skeens Redemption. Thank you, Warren. Davis Schneider for the Blue Jays on the pink, numbered to 99. And that goes to Colby Dunlop, our Canadian cousin. Oh, hell yeah. Encarnacion. Christian Encarnacion. Strand. 299. Ronnie Mauricio for the Mets. Ronnie and the Mets. Ronnie and the Mets. And last but not least, Everson Pajeda for the Pinstripes. There you go, my dear friends. Another juicy Junkwax vintage break in the books. If you would allow me just a moment to sleeve up some stuff, and we will do a quick little recap and see what we have. And folks, we are 10 minutes away from 3 hours this morning. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with little old me. You know, all joking aside, folks, I say it almost every single day, but I absolutely mean it. You could be anywhere this morning. There are so many awesome content creators out there. There are so many great breakers. There's a lot of amazing pieces of entertainment out there. You could be anywhere this morning, folks. And you have chosen to be here with me. And I will never, ever take that for granted. Thank you. We're doing our best to build this thing, folks, and I would not be able to do it without each and every one of you. So thank you from myself and Mrs. Junkwax. And the kids. Well, good morning, Krabby Rob. Good morning, Mean Brad Green. Great to see our Prince Edward Island pal this morning. How is our favorite single dad, Krabby Rob? Hope you and Adeline have had a wonderful morning. Alrighty, let's hit a quick little recap, yeah? Because we got some nice ones in there. All right, let's start with some numbered cards. And some honorable mentions. So we have the Abraham Nunez to 150 for the White Sox. Eston Kjerstad to 299 for the Orioles. Jordan Lawler, Thomas, Pajeda, Mauricio, rookie for the Mets. Parker Meadows for the Tigers, rookie. And Davis Schneider to 99. I'm actually going to top load that one up. And just for future reference, my dear friends, in any of our breaks, we have some things that always stay the same. When it comes to top loading and sleeving cards, every numbered card will be at very, very least penny sleeved, but top loaded is 100, like numbered to 100 and below. So your number to 75s, your number to 25s, your number to 50s. If it is a number to 199 or 250 or something like that, it will be penny sleeved. But if it is a rookie, it will be top loaded. But if it's a veteran base or a veteran numbered card, high numbered, probably just penny sleeved. Alrighty. We have some more numbered cards. We have Caden Grice for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He is number 299. Top load that one as well. Bryce McCage for the Brew Crew to 149. Connor Griffin for the Pirates to 199. Kevin Sim to 99 for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Pittsburgh Jace Bowen to 299 on the red foil. River Ryan to 200 on the Bicentennial for the Trolley Dodgers, going to Jesus Curiel. Tejeda for the Pinstripes. Shota for the Cubbies. De Paula for the Dodgers, and that is number 256 out of 285. Big Dave Stewart on the reflector for the Athletics, 225. Chase Petty. Oh, brother, cards handled in plastic. You are absolutely right. Yes, sir. You have been here since the very beginning, my man, when I was ripping packs in the closet for like 4 people. Much love to you, brother. CEO Bills TV, do I use my phone in a webcam? No, sir, I do not. Chase Petty, 32 out of 35. Noble Meyer for the Marlins, 235. Santiago Suarez, I believe he is a Tampa Bay Ray, 199. And then you have a James Wood, rookie autograph for Tyler LeBlanc and the Nationals. Need to top load a couple of these. So CEO Bills TV. I use 2 mirrorless cameras, is what they're called. And I know there's a lot of content creators that keep that information close to the chest. I have no problem telling you. We have a Canon EOS R is my card cam. My face cam is a Sony A6400. I've got you covered, CEO Bills TV. My pleasure, brother. Hey, so CEO Bills TV, I actually have a link on my link tree. If you go to my TikTok profile, you can click on the link tree. And if you use the whatnot link in there, you will get hooked up if you have not sold on whatnot yet. Ryan Haggy, good morning, you legend. Great to see you as always, buddy. Happy Wednesday. Oh, thank you so much, Levi. I appreciate that, brother. Doing my damnedest. I've learned a lot about cameras over the last few years. And you know, folks, I'll share with you, I learned a long time ago that when I first started this thing, just like everybody else, I did reach out to some bigger content creators and I asked them what kind of cameras they used, what kind of equipment they used, and not one, I am not exaggerating, not one of them would get back to me and give me any kind of information. So I learned in that moment that if I want to do this, I've got to learn it all on my own. And the cool thing about that is if something breaks, I know how to fix it, right? So over the last 4.5 years of this venture, I have become an impromptu audio engineer. I have become an impromptu audio visual engineer. I have gotten a associate's degree in cameras. I've got an associate's degree in audio engineering, like I said. So, you know, I think it's awesome to do something that gets you outside of your box. Because I'll share with you, folks, I don't know anything about that kind of stuff before I started this venture. And when I first started this venture in the closet, you over there, cards handled in plastic, you remember? When we first started this thing, in the very beginning, it was just a camera and a plant light. That's actually how I started. And I had it totally jimmy rigged with a big ass magnet. And I stuck the phone holder onto the light. We have videos of that somewhere. It is hilarious. But I see a lot of people that want to start selling their cards and start doing something similar to this. I love that, and you should, as long as you love it. That is my pro tip. You got to love it. But I see a lot of people that get hung up because they think they got to get all the perfect equipment first, or they think they got to make a logo, or they think they got to do this or they got to do that. The only thing you have to do is start. That's it. Just start, and then you will build all that stuff as you go. You know what I mean? So that is my pro tip to all of you that would like to do that. Ah, brother. Thank you so much, Mr. CEO Bills TV. I just smacked you with a follow, my friend. Welcome to the family. Officially. Our brother from the Philippines. What's up, Poppy Cholo? Welcome back, buddy. And cards handled in plastic. You are so spot on, my brother. I cannot agree anymore. Mr. Ernie Martinez, or Ernie Larson, over there smacking me with some beautiful tiny dinies. Thank you so much from a very favorite gift of all time. Much appreciated, my dude. Okie dokie. So to finish this bad boy off, we have Miguel Amaya to 150 for the Cubbies. Essinger to 150 for the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can. Nacho Alvarez to 76 for the Braves, going to Blast Boogie. Tyler Gentry for the Royals on the base auto. Anthony Volpe. And both of those go to Mr. Alan White. Congratulations, Alan. Encarnacion for WKRP in Cincinnati to 99. That one goes to Mr. Alan White again. Lucky Luciano numbered to 10. Aw, Mr. Grosso. That is unbelievably kind of you to say, my man, and I cannot thank you enough, Kevin. Just hit you with a follow there, Mr. Grosso. Mr. Grasso, is it Grosso or Grasso? Help me out there, brother. Ray, you're absolutely right. You saw that shipping table video. I appreciate that, Ray. Thank you, buddy. Lucky Luciano numbered to 10. That is absolutely beautiful. Congratulations to the Diamondbacks, Ethan Jordan. Bryce McCage for Milwaukee. Andrew Abbott to 99 on the green for WKRP. Back-to-back Reds with Rhett Lauder on the Electrum autograph to 99. Jacob Wilson on the Electrum Avenue. Welcome to Electrum Avenue. I'll see myself out. Numbered to 25 on the Wilson. Cooper Pratt and Eric Batanti on the dual autograph for Milwaukee, going to Mr. Alan White again. Alan, you have murdered this break, my man. Congratulations. A dollop of Dollander for the Rockies. And that one is numbered to 15. 12 out of 15 on the dollop. From Spokane, Washington, my home city, on an absolutely beautiful purple Electrum. That is numbered 36 out of 49 for the Cubbies. Going to Nick Henshin. Henry Lalaine, I believe he is a pinstripe. And that is numbered 20. Oh, my Lanta, folks, I didn't even see that one. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, gosh dang it. That is 25 out of 25. It's really hard to see it, but I promise it is 25 out of 25. Nice one on the Henry Lalaine. The man, the myth, the mustache, Mr. Mike Schmidt. And Mike Schmidt is 299. Brooks Lee from Minnesota on the impressive die cut. We found a Travis Bazzana just like this one. That one is numbered 5th on print to 15. And that one goes to Timbo T-Wood, one of our favorite mass holes. Luis Morales for the Athletics on the impressive. And that is 1st on print to 15. Another bookend. Oh, good pulls only. Gonzaga Gonzaga. That is my alma mater, my man. Absolutely. Joseph Redfield on the Scope Prism for the Angels. And that is 6th on print to 49. Baumeister for Tampa Bay. Not numbered. David Shields for the Royals. Another one for Alan White. And that is 16th on print to 75. Mr. Anderson for the Tigers. And that is numbered to 199. We have a redemption. Little Johnny Farmello for Jesus Coriel. And I will redeem that for you. Thank you, Jesus. And last but not least, to 99, little Davis Schneider for our Toronto brother, Mr. Colby Dunlap, our Canadian cousin. All right, legends. Well, that was magnificent. If you allow me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping, and then we'll see where we're at. Thank you for bearing with me for just a moment. Just a couple of weeks until the National, my friends. I am chomping at the bit to meet a ton of you. We are going to have so much fun up there in Chicago. Okie dokie. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, my friends. Cheers. Barost. Good pulls only. So, psychology, my friend. And then I was thinking about doing a program that is called Green to Gold that would take me from enlisted to officer in the military. But then I decided to not do that. I decided to just stay enlisted. But yeah, shout out to Gonzaga, Gonzaga. Go Zags. And shout out to Spokane, Washington, my home city. Oakley dokley. Let's refresh that shop real quick, legends. Allow me just a shake of a lamb's tail. And I think I need to lock in some break spots here. And yes, we do. Holy crapola. Allow me just a moment, my friends. Wow. We have a lot of break spots to lock in here. All right, Mr. Alan White. First and foremost, my brother. In our 26th box of Donruss Baseball, taken 10 and 15. Thank you, Alan. There you go, buddy. Got you locked in. Cody. Yes, sir. So I actually went to high school with Adam. I've known Adam for many, many years, my brother. Indeed. And when we were at Gonzaga, I used to go out and party with him and Kelly Olenek. That was our crew, or at least part of it. And Roni Turioff was in there as well. Shout out to Roni. And also, I'm blanking on his name. Robert. We called him Rob, and I forget his last name, gosh dang it. Oh, it's going to bother me. Played for the Lakers eventually also, I think. And I forget his name. Last name anyway. It'll come to me. Rob. I can't believe I can't remember his last name right now. I feel so terrible. No, not Robert Horry. He was a big man. Sacre. There you go. Yep, nailed it, Wyatt. Sacre. That's who it was. That's exactly who it was. Thank you, my good man. Yep. Nailed it. Thank you. I was going to say it started with an S. You nailed it, Wyatt. Smart man. Absolutely. There you go. So yeah, we used to tear up Spokane, dude. Many, many years ago. All right, Alan White got you locked in there, big man. Next, Mr. Brewer, a positive Pennsylvanian, taking spot number 11. Got you locked in there, Sean. Thank you so much, Wyatt. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. You already know. Kevin Grasso. Thank you. And I love you right back, good buddy. Thank you for the gift, you big sweetie. Lego Man Stay Frosty. Very cool, my man. That is awesome. Small world. All right, Mr. Brewer got you locked in. Next, Steven, Mr. Grigsby. An awesome Oregonian. Taking 6 and 7. There you go, buddy. And then next, we have Mr. Alan White. Taking 18, 19, 20. We already got him locked in, so we are good to go. There you go, my dear friends. That is where we're sitting on our 26th box of Donruss Baseball. I would love to bust into that little bad boy tonight. So if you want to go snag a spot, you are more than welcome to do so. And my dear friends, we are down to 2 spots left in one of the biggest UFC breaks that we have ever done in the history of this channel. We're looking at a box of 2021 UFC Immaculate, a hobby box of 2023 Donruss, a undercard box of 2023 Prism, and a hobby box of 2025 Topps Chrome UFC. That one's going to be a fun one. All right, Legends. I believe we are current up there in the shop. It has been another absolutely wonderful Wednesday morning. 3 hours and 8 minutes of awesome. So, as always, my dear friends, I think we're going to call it a morning. But before we go, I need you to do me a solid today. I need you to do me a favor. In all of your daily dealings on this wonderful Wednesday, first and foremost, my friends, I wish for you that you will be good to yourself today. Do your best to try to be your own best cheerleader today. You know, my friends, keep in mind, it all starts with being unbelievably positive and clean up here. So we all use that inner monologue. We all do. But try to say nice things to yourself today, my friends, because your thoughts eventually become your actions. Your actions eventually become your lifestyle. And your lifestyle, after time, is everything. So it starts with keeping up here as positive as you possibly can. Try to pump yourself up instead of pushing yourself down. Sometimes I struggle with that myself. I've got some leftover military stuff up here. So please, my friends, first and foremost, be good to yourselves. Secondly, be good to the people around you. Practice the heck out of that golden rule. And I know what you're going to say. Uncle Junkwax, those other human beings out there, sometimes they don't make it very easy to pay forward that golden rule. I understand. I get it. Unfortunately, my friends, our world, and especially this card hobby that we love so much, at times can be chock full of a-holes. We don't need any more. We're all set in the a-hole department. What we do need is kindness, patience, tolerance, and empathy. And you incredible human beings, you have the power to be the change that you want to see in the world today. I have faith in you. So please, first and foremost, be good to yourselves. Be good to those people around you, no matter how difficult those other human beings might make it. And lastly, do your absolute damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude today. Remember, folks, it's real easy to get stuck in a negative rut. And in my humble opinion, I believe negativity is like a train picking up momentum. The more momentum it has, the more difficult it is to stop it, right? So today, try to think about the blessings that have been bestowed upon you instead of trying to think about the things that you do not have that you want. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how bad you think your day is going. It doesn't matter how bad you think your life is going. Remember, my friends, there are hundreds of thousands of other people out there today that do not have food. There's people that are recovering from the floods down here in South Texas, right? There's people out there drinking dirt because they don't have a roof over their head and they don't have running water. So, when you start to get down on yourself, my dear friends, try to think about that. And there is always a short list of things to be grateful for. Always. So if you've got a roof over your head, you've got a car that runs, if you've got family that loves you and trusts you, if you've got kids that are healthy, if you've got a card community that cares about you and loves you, there's a short list. But I want you to find whatever is on your short list today, my friends. And I hope you use it to motivate you throughout this wonderful Wednesday. So TLDR, my dear friends, be good to yourselves, be good to the people around you, and practice that attitude of gratitude.
Oh, yeah.
And I will see each and every one of you back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Aw, Kat, it is great to see you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Brandon. It is my pleasure, brother. You know, keep in mind, folks, we never have a choice in what comes across our path in this life, ever. But you do, 100% of the time, have a choice in how you choose to react to it. So write that down. All right, legends, it has been another absolutely wonderful Wednesday here in the front yard. Oh, you know it, Third Coast. I love it. Grateful for pizza. Thank you, Mad Bricks. I appreciate that, brother. So, legends, If it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug today, remember, my name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days right, with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a few laughs. Typically at my expense, and I would have it no other way. So if you are new here, my friends, keep in mind we are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms every single show. So you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and the whole rest of the fam damly is over here on Twitch. So if you want to make the switch to Twitch, my friends, it is free, it is easy, and we would love to have you. Also, throughout the day today, folks, remember, you are absolutely invited to go check out JunkWaxVintage.com. And you can make yourself an account there for free. So that way you don't have to enter your information every time you buy something. So remember, folks, if you purchase something while I'm not live, so for example, if like 3 o'clock today you got a wild hair and you wanted to buy a box, you are more than welcome to do so. Whatever you purchase will be waiting for you right here at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight, because we get to do it all over again. Cameron, thank you so much for smacking that follow button, my dude, and welcome to the family. Glad to have you. Mr. Shane Kurt Singer, good morning, you legend. Top of the morning to you. All right, folks, we have a brand new outro jingle this morning. Enjoy it. Make it a wonderful Wednesday, folks. I know you will. And we'll see you back here in about 7 hours. David Mesa, Mr. Table, over here smacking that subscription button on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
That is amazing, my friend, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. That helps to keep this thing on the rails. Welcome to the family, David. Donut, somebody bought a spot. Let's double check here before we turn on that outro jingle. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, we have a few spots in there. Beautiful. Well, I will lock those in right after the show. Thank you so much, folks. Enjoy the remainder of your day and enjoy your outro jingle. Hey, Sean Brewer, you are so welcome, brother. And again, I want to give a credit to each and every one of you, because we thought for a moment that we lost a box out of that break. But nobody gave me a hard time about it. And that is a testament to how amazing this community is, folks. And as I say almost every single day, I am absolutely convinced in my heart of hearts that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. And that has absolutely nothing to do with me and everything to do with you. So thank you so damn much, my friends, for making this community what it is. And remember, folks, this is still just the beginning. We have a long way to go. So for you that are new here, I'll be completely transparent with you. We do not have a direct relationship with Topps, like a lot of breakers do. We do not have a direct relationship with Panini. So it is not easy doing what we do. And I would not be able to do it without each and every one of you. So remember, folks, even though we've been doing this for over 4 years, this is still just the beginning, and we still have so far to go. And when we get those direct relationships with Topps and or Panini, I truly believe that this channel is going to explode. And you will be able to say that you are a founding member of the JWVCC. So thank you again, legends. Make it a wonderful Wednesday. I know you will. And we'll see you just a little bit later. Thank you again for bearing with us on that one, folks. I am so grateful we did find that box. All is well. And I'll keep up with you in the JunkWaxVintage family chat over there on Facebook. If you have not joined us over there yet, folks, you should. We would love to have you. But keep in mind, there is a password on that Facebook group, and the password is my name, Dalen. There you go. If you do not use that password, you will not be admitted. If you do use it, you will be admitted. So, Mr. Mesa, thank you again for smacking that subscription, brother. I sincerely appreciate it, and that makes my morning, my man. Glad to have you. And I just smacked you with a follow right back, David. Welcome to the family, buddy. Enjoy the brand new outro jingle, my dear friends. And we'll see you back here in just a few hours. Smoochies. Oh, my Lanta. What is this?
It was a wonderful Wednesday. What a ride we had. Dalen
Why is
pulled
it not
fire,
playing?
and the hits were rad.
That's bizarre.
It was a wonderful Wednesday. What a ride we had.
Rise and shine. It's the midweek fire. Junkwax vein the pigs, taking you higher. The legends are rolling, the packs are tight. It's wonderful Wednesday, let's start it right. We're cracking backs and sipping spicy. J-Cap built that morning's feeling icy. With cardboard heat and caffeine kicks, we're pulling flame and hitting licks. Dalen's live with that morning charm, ripping wax with both sleeves armed. From Julio rookies to vintage gold, these wonderful Wednesdays never get old. Miss Junkwax got the sorting down, grading dreams in a cardboard town. The legends in chat, always on cue. They woke up early just to vibe with the crew. Live from the JW Card Club studios. Start your day with a slab and a smile, featuring spicy water, wild pulls, and that signature Junkwax energy. Ooh-wee, double-BB, feeling great, midweek spree, spicy water, chug it slow. Wednesday wonders steal the show, so toast that morning brew and tap the screen. This wonderful Wednesday's running pristine. Jay fills the morning thrill, where legends break with heart and skill. Sipping spicy. J-Root bad mornings feeling icy. With cardboard heat and caffeine kicks, we're pulling flame and hitting licks. Dalen's live with that morning charm, ripping wax with both sleeves armed. From Julio rookies to vintage gold, these wonderful Wednesdays never get old. Mrs. Junkwax got the sorting down, grading dreams in a cardboard town. The legends in chat, always on cue. They woke up early just to vibe with the crew. Live from the JW Card Club studios. Start your day with a slab and a smile, featuring spicy water, wild pulls, and that signature Junkwax energy. Ooh-wee-bee, JW feeling great. Midweek spree, spicy water, chug it slow. Wednesday wonders steal the show, so toast that morning brew and tap the screen.
This wonderful Wednesday running full steam.
J-Ju views the morning thrill, where legends break with heart and skill.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh, my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh my God!
I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come out, Craig.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. It never gets old, my dear friends. There is your Soundboard Olympics. And there is another absolutely wonderful Wednesday in the books. Thank you to all of you absolutely incredible human beings over here on TikTok. We are up to 55,000 likes this morning. That is absolutely amazing, folks. I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Beating that screen like it called your mother something derogatory. Thank you so much, Colby Dunlop, for dropping that information in the chat, my dude. So we do have a brand new football break up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. It is 2023 Optic. Feel free to go snag yourself a spot. I would love to bust into that tonight. We have 11 spots left in our 2025 Donruss. We have 2 spots left in the UFC break. We'll see you later tonight, you legends. David Meza, again, bienvenidos a familia, my brother. And thank you again, good buddy. Making my morning over there, my good man. Make it a wonderful Wednesday, folks. I know you